Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Please save us from these really bad jokes. Hi, everyone. Oh, God, my phone volume is still up. Hi.
Oh no.
How are we doing? You know a great way to start a stream.
Oh, no one's
Coffee.
in the right order. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh
You know,
no.
Fixed. No, just kidding. Fixed it.
Casper is.
Fixed
I'm
it.
in the right place.
It was just me. Me and Ginny were in the wrong place.
Yeah, just you. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Everyone, hello. This is off to a wonderful start. Welcome to the stream.
Do you like coffee?
Do you like coffee?
Do you like coffee?
I like coffee.
Yeah, because if you like coffee, we have a sponsor. Yeah. And if you want to get 10% off of your coffee order, specifically if you want gay coffee, if you want straight coffee, we can't help you. Why are you here?
No.
But if you want gay coffee, then we can hook you up with Grindin' Coffee Co. If you use the promo code Nexilis Games along with the link that'll momentarily be in the chat, you can get 10% off of your order of the gayest coffee on the internet. I dare you to prove me wrong.
Please prove me wrong. I would
Please.
like more gay coffee.
I would like more gay
It's a
coffee.
legitimate challenge.
Yes, it was less of a challenge and more of a request, actually. Please bring me the
I'm
gayest
just gonna
coffee.
accumulate gay coffees.
Yes.
And they're
I'm
all
gonna
from
hoard
Grinding
gay
Coffee
coffees.
Co.
That's my
Put
dragon
a pile in
hoard.
the corner of your room.
Yeah.
This is my shrine, my ode to gay coffee. Right
Gay coffee,
here
filled with gay
in the
coffee.
corner of my kitchen.
Get Grindin' Coffee Co. mugs, Grindin' Coffee Co. hats. They have face masks. All go. If you use the 10% off code, it goes towards all of those items, not just the coffee. So you can order anything you want from the online store, shipped directly to your home, and you'll get that little discount. It'll help support our streams alongside marginalized streamers from all corners of the internet.
Why did I think you were gonna say get it shipped directly to your mouth? And I was like, I mean,
They just shoot
yeah.
it.
That
Yeah.
would be so nice, though.
From the delivery truck, they just shoot the coffee into your mouth.
Like a
with
water
squirt.
gun?
Yeah,
It's
it's like
like
a little
a-
squirt gun.
I was imagining the delivery people walking up to your house with a little tumbler and just like putting the straw in your mouth for you.
Just
I was picturing a little, like a rubber duck that squirts water out the front of its face, except it squirts coffee in your mouth.
coffee duck. I
Hey,
love it.
Grinding Coffee Co. Can we get that?
Can we get some
Coffee duck.
coffee ducks?
Grinding Coffee Co. duck that squirts coffee in your mouth.
Oh,
This is how the gays drink coffee.
yes.
Through a rubber
Rubber
ducky.
If you in the chat want this to happen, go on to Twitter at tag at Grindin' Coffee Co. and say that Nexilis Games sent you.
And
they
ask
want,
for the coffee duck.
yeah.
Coffee duck.
Coffee duck.
And
Ask for the coffee duck.
yeah. Now that that's out of the way, I think we should probably also introduce ourselves and our players tonight. So we will go ahead and start with, well, I was going to start with Jason because he's in the corner.
Why
But
don't
he
we
is
start with our
presently-
guests and be good hosts?
You know? Here's the thing, I keep forgetting that Ashley is a guest. And it's like a whole thing of, Ashley's here. Ashley, yeah, Ashley's a player
Just
on the...
vibing.
Ashley's... Thank you, Jason. Ashley.
My name is Ashley Kraft. I use they, them, and them pronouns. I am an artist, a writer. I play in a lot of TTRPG streams now. And you can find me at, I'm sure there's going to be a link in the chat, my fun little link to my card where you can find all the links to my different things. I have an Etsy shop where I sell a lot of Pride merchandise. I also currently have a Kickstarter for my Diary of Mothman project. Which is an immersive queer novel where letters from Mothman, his diary entries are going to get sent to your door. If you want queer trans Mothman letters sent to your door, then the Kickstarter for Diary of Mothman is a current project I'm working on. And also I am the creator of the comedy fantasy podcast, Finley and the Chaos Crew. You can find that at Finley Chaos Crew on most social media websites. So yeah, those are kind of the different things that I do. And tonight I'm going to be playing Raymond, whose pronouns are he, him.
I love Raymond.
I love
Raymond is so
Raymond's
good.
So good.
Raymond is actual sunshine incarnate.
Happy sauce
Yes.
buddies.
Yes. Knives don't belong on playgrounds.
God.
That's one of my favorite things.
Oh, gosh. All right, and let's go next to Jenny.
Oh my goodness, it's me? That's pretty
Yeah.
special. Hi, my name's Jenny. I use she, they pronouns. I am slowly getting less cis and even more queer as the time goes on.
It's all that
Good.
coffee.
It should be.
I play Dee Dee, the Azamar Bard. Her pronouns are she, her. I don't do a whole lot outside of Nexilis, but I am writing a book, and I do art, all of which is queer.
And your
So is the
commissions are
book.
open.
My commissions are also open, but whatever. I think that's it. I'm not very interesting right now.
You know what? And that's okay.
It's okay to
I
not be
got
interesting
a
all the time.
snoodle.
You have mini snoodles. I
have
also
mini
have some
snoodles.
snoodles.
The hell is this?
Speaking of continuing snoodles, Chelsea.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I play Rami. She looks like a cinnamon roll, is a cinnamon roll, and really likes bones. You can find me pretty much everywhere under the name Dang It Barb, like literally everywhere. If you find a place that I'm not, that'd be really shocking. And on Snapchat, you can find me there now too, because they updated the thing where you can change your username. I'm so excited about that fact.
Oh my god, I can finally change it after all this time. Hold on. Hold on.
Besides that, the only thing I have really going on right now is I am currently starting to stream myself. I am playing the Not So Very Challenge in The Sims 4. I usually stream like every other Sunday, so come and hang out.
Hey, yeah. And so we'll have all the cast links are in the chat, and you can find everything through there. Jason, I know you're busy renaming your Snapchat, but
I'm so glad I could grace you with this knowledge.
It's okay. I got it. Oh no, don't spell it wrong. I can only change it once a year. It's taken.
It's really bad.
What do you mean it's taken? How many people? Hold on, I'll deal with that later. Who cares? Hi. I'm Jason. What's up? How goes it? My pronouns. I'm a dad-shaped he, him. I will say that to everyone. I am the DM for All Aboard the SS Verbena, which happens every other Monday when Clocked In is not happening. I am putting people on a boat and making them fight pirates. It's pretty great. Also, I know you're here if you are queer. And if you're not queer, get queer. Because a game that I'm in just dropped, and it is an 18+ BL about drug dealers. And everyone is queer. Everyone. Literally every single character is queer, and it is amazing. And I played it for 7 hours straight yesterday. And you should also get it, and you should also play it. I'm not saying this because I'm biased. I'm saying this because this is a really good game. It is called Night/Shade. You Are the Drug, and it is on Steam now. Go get it. I'll wait.
well, you can tell him about that when you get it.
Did you
the
get
stream
it? Good. If you didn't, go get it.
Hurry up!
Come on, I don't got much time. You gotta go. You gotta get it now.
How much time are you dying?
No, I'm just impatient.
It's like Jason. It's the Tinkerbell thing of like Tinkerbells will only survive if you clap your hands. Like you have to believe and clap your hands. No, if you don't buy this game, Jason's gonna die.
I just won't. I just like. Verbena's just gonna. My screen is gonna be blank the next time we play. I mean, I'm not dead. I'm just phasing out of existence. Casper, you're gonna be here, so you'll know if I'm alive or not.
Also, Shusha goes, I'm not saying this because I'm biased. I'm saying it
because
I'm right.
And I
Yeah.
Where's the lie? Actually, it's a good game. I was screaming about it a lot. Also, Mishka ain't a crack ship when. You'll know when you play. Anywho. That's all I got.
So yes, please go download Nightshade. I'm very excited to play, but just keep in mind it is 18+. So, yes.
Like this stream.
You'll
Like
see,
this
you'll see
stream.
a thing. Maybe two. Who knows?
You'll see a thing.
So if
Or
you're in here,
two,
you
who
should be old enough to play this game.
Or
Yes.
yeah.
Or two.
two.
Maybe a thing.
Or
two.
you're breaking the rules.
You're breaking the rules, and we're gonna find you and tell you that was a bad idea. Don't be breaking the rules.
Oh Lord, I feel
What is
threatened.
We're gonna find you and we're never go wash your mouth out with soap.
Oh, that is a
we'll
real
go find
threat.
you
Oh,
and
Lord.
stab it. Don't do that. Put it down.
You know what? No nose boobs for you.
No news boops. Really quick, Jason, who are you playing tonight?
Oh yeah, I do have a character that I play on this stream. Shit. Hi. I play Saris, and pronouns he, they, and chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I
That's
expect
pretty
you to say I am playing Ada?
I did that already. No, I'm gonna.
But all right, and so we have our ranger, Saris.
Oh yeah,
And-
that is a thing that I can do.
I also cleric of Thesmus forgot to mention.
Hey.
Like honestly,
Doing
to be
great
honest,
today.
none of my abilities even matter because I've missed every shot I've taken. So, so who
fired, and
really
then I'm
cares
missed.
anymore?
And then I'm fired, and then I'm missed.
Honestly,
there-
we're 11 sessions in and I haven't hit anything with my bow and arrow. I don't think I've hit a
Just
single
watch,
thing.
just watch. You're gonna hit Quill or Dee Dee next time.
I'm gonna hit myself. It's gonna be like the Wii bowling, and I'm gonna
Ding,
shoot
ding,
backwards,
ding,
and
ding,
everyone jumps up and spins around.
I was gonna say I hope it's Quill because I think Quill would take that hit a lot better than Dee Dee.
Oh
would.
yeah, yeah,
Quill's-
because
oh.
y'all are a little. Well, at least Dee Dee's a little squishy.
Yeah.
I don't think I trust
Dee Dee's not
Squishy.
too squishy.
I think Dee Dee is the squishiest.
squishiest.
though.
Again,
I have 35 hit points.
I have 36. You are the squishiest.
I have 51, so you are the squishiest.
Raymond, what are your
Raymond
hit
has
points?
Yeah.
52.
Yeah, you're the
Hey,
squishiest.
okay, I'm about it.
Still, you're still the squishiest by numbers.
Listen,
And
at
it's
least I have an
fine.
AC over 10.
True.
I did play a wizard through to level 20 whose AC was exact like 9 and then exactly 10 at level 20. And I survived. I did it. I died once and it was plot ordained. Like I sacrificed myself for something else.
Plot ordained.
Somehow. I guess the DM didn't think to hit the wizard in the back because I was also just casting a shit ton of disintegrate.
Plot God
So by
said
the
time
time
to
something
die.
could get me, they would be dust.
And speaking of Quill and other characters, hello, I am your DM, so I play everyone else.
You are God.
Oh,
Hi,
don't give me
God.
that power. Hello, I am Casper Oliver. My pronouns are they, them, and he, him. I am your storyteller. So all the stories and NPCs put together here. Well, sometimes I steal my friends' characters, but I give full credit when they're introduced.
Every once in a while.
And yeah, so I am the face of like Jar of Rebuke and Thesperience, and well, not the face.
Like you say the
Please
face,
don't
I'm
make
like, it's
me-
a podcast.
I have a face for radio. All right. So, don't acknowledge me.
I'm acknowledging you all the time, Casper.
That's homophobic. All right. So,
Wow.
so let's get started with a very, very brief recap. You all, in last session, got to meet Elle Pierce, who is the author that Rami and Quill are quite fond of, and is
The old
also
lazy man.
is also the man that Raymond is quite fond of. So you all got to meet Fletcher Allen, who you learned is Amber's brother, who you were told about many sessions ago. And after meeting them, Saris, you realize that Fletcher has the same sort of chronic condition that your younger brother Edison has.
Yes.
And he doesn't seem happy with it.
No.
And so you are all running a favor for him to go find one of those elemental magic knives that apparently is owned by the owner of the Devil's Playground. I almost called it the saloon. It is not a saloon. It is a
Yeehaw.
casino. Yeehaw.
Devil's Playground Saloon.
The Dwyers show up. Yeehaw.
Saloon and casino. It's a cowboy
And
themed
playground.
casino.
and playground.
Why did I write
Fun for
not
all
stinky
ages.
in my notes?
No, actually, for a casino, it smells pretty good.
Oh, is that
you're
what I
sure-
wrote it about? The casino's not stinky?
The casino is not stinky. No,
should
you'd
note that
assume
that's-
it's magic. It's got to be magic. So you, when you entered, you realized that Allures are not welcome, so Dee Dee is free for now.
Except there is one.
Who is it? You don't know yet. I mean, you know who, but you don't know who.
I
they
don't
are.
know who.
Right. It's the singer. And the session ended with you all bumping into someone that only Raymond knows is the manager, not the owner, the manager of this casino. Does anyone remember his name besides
It's
Ashley?
Lou.
It's Lou.
And the being followed by Vinny, who's an Azamar. I'm literally looking at my notes.
They're fallen Azamar bodyguard.
I don't know what I wrote here.
They're in lumps.
I have a squiggle and then is taking us on a tour. I didn't put a name and I'm like, the fuck did I write?
We need to like decode all of our notes. I don't know what any of this weird like these
I love
hieroglyphs
Chelsea
mean.
so much, but her handwriting is atrocious.
The thing is, it's not that bad. It's literally, I just put a squiggle.
Well,
I just did
well, at least you know it's Lou.
Wait, did you put it like? Is it like a
yeah,
squiggle to
that's
say?
higher up.
Is it like a squiggle to say like the thing that I wrote above it is giving us a tour? It's just a squiggle. The hell is
Also,
wrong with
I
you?
feel like something else that's really important for the recap is the fact that Saris tried to throw Dee Dee under the bus multiple times, and then back over her, and then run over her again, and then back over her, and then
Oh
run
yeah,
over
pushing
again.
her towards talking to your Uncle
Look at
Richard.
Richard.
Hey, have you ever tried gambling? It's fine. It's not gambling if you don't put any money down. Okay, but you're like it's just fun. Saris, I'm not supposed to have
It's
fun.
not
It's
fun.
not fun.
It's not fun.
Jace, I shared it in the Discord, in our Discord chat, so you guys can see what the fuck I'm talking. I have no idea what I wrote.
Squiggle.
So to continue forward, because it is now almost 30 minutes in,
Whoops.
you all are being guided by Lou. And I think you all were just introduced and offered a tour. I think that's pretty much
That's
where
what
we
it
left
says.
off.
It says Lou. I just wrote it weird. That's why.
Oh,
It's just a squiggle. Oh no, it says Lou. I love that.
you know what? You know what's funny is Lou would not be offended at all.
Probably what Lou's
So-
handwriting looks like. I just feel like Lou has messy handwriting.
It's not nice handwriting. That's what Vinny is for, to decode.
Yeah.
Well, them and also another staff member that you all have not met yet. So I'm gonna keep that hush hush and wait until we head on further. So you all are standing with Lou. Fairly average height, white human man, dark hair, kind of lighter eyes, standing next to his fallen Asmar bodyguard. With the short white hair and the wide eyes, as they Lou would kind of just start to guide you all. First, did Lou ask for your names, or did I just abrupt cut after an introduction?
I think we introduced ourselves
I have no idea.
That's fair.
because Lou came over and said, "Who are these people?" Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Who are these people?
There we go.
Sorry, I gotta.
Yeah. You gotta have the A.
Hey, who are these guys?
Hey, who are these guys? So Lou would kind of just start to lead you. Again, as you walk through the casino, you're still hearing the hoots and hollers of people winning and the frustrated, disgruntled groans and swears of people who just lost their hand. You're hearing the dinging and the pinging of all the slot machines, and you're still hearing the music coming from the stage. And there's something about it, while it should be incredibly overwhelming, something about it is quite welcoming. Not anything charm, but
Okay.
it just is made to feel the dings don't hit quite as hard on the ears as they could. The lights aren't as bright on the eyes as they could be. The music is just loud enough to be heard over everything. Very consciously, everything put together. As you go through, you see dealers, all smiles. You see players of all walks of life, some wearing nice suits and dresses and some wearing t-shirts and jeans, just mingling at tables together. as Lou walks you through, and he's kind of pointing to the different areas. He's like, so over here we got slot machines. We got all sorts of kinds. I know that honestly, there's more kinds there than I know how to pronounce and know how to use. I don't order these things, but if you like slot machines, you have plenty of options. Have any of you done slots before?
Not really, no.
No? I'm not getting a really enthusiastic response, so I'm gonna assume it's not really your thing, and we're just gonna carry on. He kind of like adjusts his shirt and kind of gives a little shiver as he starts walking further, kind of quickly leading you away from the thing that wasn't sparking interest.
Does not spark joy.
No, and he's like, okay.
It sparks terror in Dee. I
That's-
shouldn't even be in the same room as these things.
Don't worry, Dee Dee. It's not fun.
Oh
Oh,
god.
incredible.
So Lou continues to kind of gesture and show you around. Sarah said about this point you would feel your phone in your pocket vibrate. Just once.
Hey, cool.
Like, well,
I'll look at it.
Yep. All right. So you get a text message from Quill that says that basically it's just finger gun, sunglasses emoji, finger gun, I'm in.
Fucking nerd them so much.
Except the sunglasses emoji is somehow a custom emoji, so it looks like a robot.
Okay.
Love that even more. That's so good.
Sarah will probably
Oh,
just
man.
text back, "Good job, Eagle One."
And they just thanks, Captain, and it's like a gif of a salute.
Okay.
That's it.
We're
So
mixing,
So-
mixing all kinds of references, but that's fine. That's whatever.
So you now know that Quill is in the CCTV system. They have eyes on you, and you have that backup if you call
Okay.
upon them.
Cool.
So that is confirmed. As Lou continues to walk you through, you hear the music kind of die down as like the last song on a set stops. And then you just hear from the stage, just thank you all so much for being so wonderful. Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you. Now I need to go rest up. So if you can just please give as much love and attention to the band as they play through another few songs, I will be down on the floor to see you all soon. And you kind of hear the ringing of the microphone kind of like be shut off as the band starts to play their music. You hear the brasses and the strings, as you can assume that the singer has now left the stage.
no, stay up there, no, stay up there, no, stay up there, no, stay up there.
So you continue to be walked, and as you continue down, you see you're kind of still following along the bar. This bar seems to go on a while, except you notice that as you're going through, you're hearing a lot less orders for like rum and Coke or a Jack Daniels or a Bloody Mary, and you're hearing a lot more of things of, oh, I would just like a pineapple juice, please, or can I get a seltzer water? Listen, I know just a seltzer water, thank you. As you're hearing that no more alcoholic drinks are being ordered on this half of the bar. But it's all being treated very much the same. Drinks are flying out, bartenders schmoozing with the guests, and some like playful flirting is happening. Some of it very one-sided. Some of it seems to have some established rapport. Just all sorts of fun, unfortunately for Dee Dee. And just, I am so sorry. Where am I? Would any of you like a drink? You know what? On the house. I know a guy. And kind of gesture, kind of gives like an elbow push to whoever's closest. So I'd assume not Dee Dee. Either Rami or Saris, whoever's kind of more in front, would get a little like elbow, like, hey, I know a guy. Me. It's me.
I'm the guy.
I would like a glass, just of plain tomato juice, please.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Vinny, would you mind getting someone's attention in the Asmar? Just, you got a bus. And he kind of jogs on over and gets a bartender's order, who kind of like takes a towel over the shoulder and comes on over and leans their elbows on the bar. It's like, all right, what can I get you all?
Just a plain glass of tomato juice, please.
All right, tomato juice.
Trying to think. Rami still.
So is Rami.
We got all kinds of juice. We have basically almost any kind of soda you could want. You have water.
She's gay. She doesn't drink water.
I have iced coffee.
That.
Gay
I was-
agenda iced
the minute he
coffee.
says water, I kind of want Saris to like elbow Dee Dee little and just go, that sounds good, doesn't it?
Oh, I love Saris.
So good.
Dee Dee probably looks like she's about to cry. She always does, but like especially now.
Wildly uncomfortable.
Dee Dee,
Oh.
are you question for you? Are you allowed to drink through curly straws?
There's not really a point to it, so I
Bartender,
guess
do
not.
you have curly straws?
Yeah.
Can we get one in an ice water, please?
Yeah, sure.
Can I also get a curly straw with my iced coffee?
Yeah.
You know what? You can have
Emily.
two. You can have the one that.
No, I just want one.
Okay, two curly straws in the drinks. I got it. And the bartender goes over. You see them pour a tomato juice, and they get the celery in it, and they come over, and there's like a little very minor salt rim around it to kind of like give you a little punch before you take a
Ooh.
sip. So they pass it over to you. You probably recognize the face, but you don't know the name of the bartender. You've just seen them working before. And then they go over. They get an iced coffee. And they put a curly straw in it, and they put like a little.
Yeah, they do.
They slide it over, and when they come back with the water has two curly straws in it as they slide over the ice water.
It's like what? Oh my god! It's like we're sharing a milkshake, but it's ice water. That's
Anything
it's
else I
not
can get
fun. This isn't fun.
Dee Dee's not gonna pick it up.
You literally, Lou is just like,
I was just eating the celery.
can I just God, just can I get a chamomile? Just very quietly, and it's like, yeah, of course. And you see them like lean under and pull out like a thermos or something like, and it's like it looks to be a well-used thermos, and it's like, there you go, it's ready for it. It's like, hey, I know I can always count on you, and just throws back some tea.
What is
Bottoms
this
up, bitch.
place?
This is so good.
And so Lou starts to lead you all. Well, actually, the bartender doesn't realize that the ice water was for. No, the bartender picks up on the fact that the ice water was for Dee Dee. So just, can I get you? Wrong voice. Can I get you anything? To Saris.
Guess I'll just drink this water then. And picks up the cup of water and just drinks from both straws.
A catfish.
Catfish.
And the bartender, all right, makes my job easier. And heads on off as Lou is kind of sipping on their thermos, and Vinny is following behind. At about this point, you all would see a familiar figure approaching you. It is the singer who was on stage earlier.
Nope.
She's fucking nightmare.
Dee Dee's just gonna move behind Rami. 'Cause
Question.
Yes.
Do I notice anything about this person
Funky?
that may or may not be they?
I like your song.
Thanks.
I'll give you this. You would know they are not Fae specific, but there is something.
Because I think only Dee Dee realized that they were in a lure, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
you.
But Saris, you'd be able to pick up that they are some shade of powerful.
Ew.
What?
I said ew.
But they walk over and you just hear, "Oh, Lou, good to see you, Lou." And they kind of like walk over and wrap an arm, being a bit taller than Lou, kind of just wrapping an arm as the moon elf looking person kind of looks over to the rest of you and goes, "Oh, Raymond, is that your name?
Yes, it is.
I don't know if you remember me. It's Lewis."
Oh, I do remember you.
Thank you. It's so good to
It's
see
good
you.
to see
been
you again.
So long. And these
I hope you've been
are-
well.
Doing quite well. I'll be much
Good.
better after I get some warm milk and honey on my throat. Been
Good.
singing up there for hours.
Yes.
And are these new friends of yours?
Indeed, they are.
And who might you all be? And
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm writing it out.
Raymond is trying to remember their names.
that's fair.
What was the Allure's name one more time? I'm so sorry.
Lewis. L.
Lewis, okay.
Yeah, I can't. Honestly, it doesn't matter how you spell
Hey,
it
you
because
should
I
ask
haven't.
for the last name. Just trust me on this one.
I love that their name is Lewis. That makes me so happy. I
Just-
love them so much.
Just wait till
Maybe
you
he does
learn their
not,
last name.
Please, come on.
So Lewis, as like kind of asked you all, it's like, and so what are your names?
I'm Rami.
Rami, it's a pleasure to meet you, Rami. Are you wearing like goofy like earrings?
All the time. They're
Okay,
probably
yeah.
gummy bears today.
Okay, good. Lewis is like, oh, I love those earrings. May I see?
Sure.
And they very gently lean in, and they
He's like,
just
"Ah."
barely touch the earring and just kind of turn it, and they're like, oh, that's adorable. Did you make those?
No, I found them at a store near my house.
Oh, they are delightful. And what's your name? And they gesture to Saris because they seem a little more open for this
Stevie's
conversation.
nightmare.
Oh, I'm Saris. Hello.
Saris, well, it's nice to meet you. Any friend of Raymond's, I'm sure, is at least interesting. And
I'm gonna be honest, Dee Dee's not gonna say anything.
oh, I'm terribly sorry. And they begin signing.
Her eyes are on the ground.
She's really shy and kind of quiet.
Oh,
Her name's Dee Dee.
well, Dee Dee, it is a pleasure to meet you. Well, I'm not going to pry, but hello, my name is Lewis Morals. Well, that's my stage name anyway.
Loose morals! I love you, Casper! I love you so much!
Lewis Morals.
I got it. Listen, y'all are dating. Leave me
It's
alone.
okay, I got kisses
No,
for
they're
all of
mine.
y'all.
They're mine now.
Oh, God.
What is happening? What are we?
So,
It's safe in the titties.
Damn it.
so Lewis Morals has introduced themselves. Rami, they just seem very queer and friendly. Saris, they
man.
seem this, but also very powerful. You're not sure how. And Dee Dee, you're suspicious.
Booga booga.
Can I, like, insight check now that, we're talking?
Of course.
I don't expect that they're shady at all. Because
But
I
Dee
love
Dee
them. But Dee Dee's like, this is a terrible being. This is a horrible creature because they're
Yeah.
demons in her religion.
Yep.
A little bit racist.
Yeah.
Just
Well-
a bit.
Well, let's see how you roll on that. Also, Raymond, I will say this: you know what Lewis is. You would have this prior knowledge,
Cool.
A thespian.
Good to know.
huh?
A thespian.
There you know.
The worst of them all. Oh, an actor. Oh, God forbid.
what did you-
17 for that insight check.
They are so genuine. Like, in the sense of like, are they a really good actor? Because like, the allures.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, no, it's like
They seem so genuine. They just must be really good at lying.
yeah, but your role gives you they are genuine. At least
But maybe
in this-
I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe I'm
That
not reading this
readjusting
right.
of like, I trust my gut. My gut's wrong.
Yeah, basically. And so as like, and then Lewis just, oh, Vincent, it's good to see you, and gives like a little like a pat on the shoulder, and gives a very hey, like did great up there. Oh, thank you, always so kind. Well, I will leave you all be, but Dee Dee, really quick,
Mm-hmm.
where is your necklace?
She's fidgeting with it.
Okay, good, good.
Oh no.
No, bad,
She's,
bad.
Listen, she
Stop,
started
no.
by holding on to it, and then as she got more anxious, she was like playing with it.
Yeah. So you all see as Lewis just, well, I'll leave you all be. It seems you're all busy. So I'll get out of your way. But it was a pleasure to meet you all. And they kind of like adjust their cardigan and like kind of close it over themselves and walk away.
I'm sorry,
Raven
I'm
kind
in
of
a
gives him a little
cult.
wave as they
Bro,
walk
we
away.
gotta get you a better fidget toy.
Yeah.
really do.
I can't have fidget toys.
They're not
It's
fun.
not fun.
They're not.
I love this running joke that's begun.
Listen, do you think that Dee Dee's church believes in mental health?
No.
No.
Oh, God. So, Raymond, you said you gave a wave, right?
Yes.
All right. Lewis would very much give a, it's good to see you.
Jenny was there, it just...
Just Dee Dee. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Lewis would probably blow Raymond just like a little, the very passive
Wait.
thing, and would continue to walk. As you watch them get further away, they kind of undo the cardigan. You see the saunter and the
So
sway of their
viscerally
hips come back. You see them going and starting to schmooze with tables, like hands on the small of the, like on the between the shoulder blades, and hello, it's good to see you all. And they've kind of floated off as Lou is just, yeah, they've been singing for this place since before I took control, actually. Haven't aged a day, huh? I wish I could get their skincare routine. That'd be a huge help. Been told I'm probably gonna go gray by 30. So all right, let's continue on. As he sips on his tea,
Oh boy.
continues to walk you all. Does anyone want to roll perception or investigation? Because you are here
I would like to do.
to find something.
One of them. What is her?
Investigation, please.
Go ahead and roll.
I would like
I-
to investigate
the
because she
same
wants
in
to get
either
it
way.
done and get out of here as soon as possible.
What do I want?
I will do persimmons.
Persimmons.
Oh, it's cocked. Fuck.
I'll also do persimmons.
Hey, I got another 17.
Hey.
Completely
Dee
different
Dee?
roll on the die, but...
Dee Dee?
No, is that?
Oh no.
What'd you get?
What'd
Not
you
Dee
get?
Dee,
It was,
Tommy.
it was such like the way it landed. It was so like, this is for you. Fuck yourself. It's a 1, so that's a 7. It was
Wait,
just
did you
like
crit
so
fail?
final. Yes, it was such a final like, this is a 1. I was, damn.
All right, Jason.
I'm gonna ask if I could roll again because I have no idea if it was a 7 or a 1. Because I saw it and I picked it up and I was like, wait, what was it?
Go ahead and
They were
reroll.
so
That's
similar,
a
and I
valid
was
thing.
afraid.
That's what I would do.
I
Brain
was so
farts.
scared.
All right, Ashley, what'd you get?
I got. What are we doing? Perception?
Perception
you can do-
investigation.
Yeah, perception or investigation.
It's so funny too. 'Cause
It's the
she's
same
so
either way, so a
cool.
total of 8.
Okay.
16.
What?
16. I'm a grandmother.
16.
I'm a grandmother.
Grandmother.
Video. Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So, with a 1,
It's so final.
this is what I'm
She's
gonna
so
do.
good at both of these two. That's the problem.
This is what I'm gonna do. It's not that you're gonna get fucked over. It's just that this particular thing isn't at all what you're looking for
That's
because you're
perfectly
you're
fine.
trying to find information on where. I'm assuming y'all are looking for where this knife might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You are not able. Like, you're looking around. You're trying to find like what doorways may lead off to places. You're
Mhm.
trying to figure out like where is there a map anywhere? You're not seeing anything, but you notice there is someone seated by himself at the bar. He is wearing a leather jacket, kind of well-worn denim pants and some like well-worn boots. He seems to have like hair kind of down, like a little shorter than mine, so like kind of about to his jaw. He's wearing a kind of like a black fedora hat, and he's kind of just leaned over his drink. As you see, kind of leaned up against the bar is a walking cane, as he is just kind of staring down into his drink. And you see the bartenders kind of coming around and just kind of checking on him. And he seems very friendly with the bar staff, but he is staring at his drink and kind of nursing it.
He's going through it.
He stands out. Nudge, nudge. All right, Ashley.
Yes.
With an 8. What you are vaguely familiar with the layout of this place, but really only this floor. You've been to Lou's office probably once, just for like a private talk, but you've never really explored beyond that.
Yeah.
You're struggling to remember where it is.
That makes sense. Because Raymond just would have followed behind Lou.
Yeah.
Not paying attention.
Yeah. But you know, you're pretty sure that the owner's office, all things considered, is likely near Lou's, if you could just remember where that was.
That makes sense.
Jason with a 16. So you do know that you do have Quill, who can kind of check through the cameras and stuff, but the more discreet you can be, the better, right? So you kind of keep an eye out, and you do notice that there is, and I'll say both you and Dee Dee get this same sort of thing, where you see that there is a stairway off, kind of if you like head back, you follow the bar all the way back, and you would see like a stairway that does say employees only, which you could assume is probably what you're looking for. So, Rami, you saw someone really just suffering at the bar. Ashley, you know that the office you're looking for would be near Lou's, and Dee Dee and Saris, you both have spotted a employees only entrance near a back door. As Lou is just kind of like gesturing, it's like, oh, and that art piece got done by a friend of my pa's actually, and that's a really nice piece. I can't remember the name of the guy who did it though, but he did it all in 1 week. You can really tell in the corner there. And this one, and he is just rambling.
Oh my god.
I love him.
Raymond is trying to politely listen and be like, oh wow, that's very interesting, while trying to look for the door.
It's interesting enough, but you have more interesting things to focus on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
does anyone do anything with their information, or do they just simply follow along?
Since Dee Dee is still kind of behind Rami a little bit, she might nudge her in the direction of the door because she doesn't know if anyone else saw it.
You would have to pass the gentleman to get to the door.
Yeah.
Raymond's just trying to keep up conversation with Lou, so Raymond can't act on his knowledge.
You're keeping your guide busy.
Yeah, exactly. So you just
Raymond's
notice what
your
the others are doing.
Raymond's your distraction.
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
Also, just a question, so I know totally doesn't mean anything, but what's the lighting situation in this place?
It's light enough for the cards to all be able to be easily read, but it's
Is it
not
dim light?
in certain areas. By the bar, probably a little more,
Makes
Okay.
sense.
because you're not at the tables.
That makes
The
sense.
bar is more lit by the lights behind the bar, which are like mood lighting, so it'd be a little dimmer where you're at.
Makes sense.
All right. So I guess Saris and Rami, what do you two
Yeah.
do with your information?
So I'm sorry, because I was paying attention. I was also looking over Rami's character sheet. What did Dee Dee see that she's nudging Andromeda towards?
The employees only door.
Gotcha.
the
And
staff
then
only.
that's passing by the gentleman, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Can I do like like a vibe check on the gentleman to
Yeah.
see if he's just like having he's like going through it, or he's just a grumpy man?
Yeah.
Grumpy
Don't
man.
fuck me over, goose dice. That's better. Okay. What do you want? What skill do you want me to use?
For a vibe check, it's basically whatever's the highest between insight or perception.
They're both the same.
Cool.
So That's brain can't do math. 21.
Okay. You can tell by the way he kind of perks up with the bartenders and the way that the bartenders are acting with him. This might just be a case of like really bad resting bitch face.
That's so valid.
But you can tell by the way he's sitting with his shoulders and his like the way his back's kind of arched, he does seem to be stressed. So not like depressed or drunk or going through it, but is just on edge.
That's so valid. I'm just glad he's not going through it, you know?
Yeah. From what you can tell, he seems to be doing okay. He kind of gives like every now and then you see him kind of shifting his leg and kind of like adjusting and you know, kind of shifting, you know, getting his drink and getting a refill. But yeah, he is hugging the bar. He seems stressed, and clearly the wait staff and the bartenders know who this guy is.
Yeah. I don't want to point out the direction that we're looking because of the employees only door. To our guide. She probably is going to very quickly chug her coffee.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh no, she's
Great.
Yes, we're gonna drink
bouncing off
coffee,
the
though.
walls.
She's already bouncing off the walls, so
You know
like
what?
it's not gonna make much of a difference.
You know
Yes.
what? No. Make a constitution check.
Oh no.
Check or a save?
Check. The situation won't be dire if you fail. But
It's
Not a
done.
1. It's not a 1. It's not a 1. It's a 10.
Oh.
okay.
That's better.
Because it was a crit fail. Rami was in the bathroom for the next 10 minutes.
Roland, your character sheet.
Oh my ass.
Shitting.
For a 10, you're okay, but
Got
you
some
are
tummy
feeling
gurgles.
your heart rate's definitely gone up. You're a bit jittery,
That's fine. She's always a little jittery.
but you're not fucked up.
Yay!
He's like,
You don't
this
feel
is why we
great.
don't drink coffee.
Yeah, you don't feel.
Yeah, that's the reason.
This
God.
is cementing my beliefs.
God. So Rami, you chug your coffee. You pass the check for all intents and purposes.
God.
What do you do?
Sorry, I'm so laughing. She's gonna go over to the bar, not next to him, but like
Yeah.
close enough to like, if she wanted to chat with him, it's not weird talking like halfway across the bar to him.
Got it.
And she's just going to. I know she said she doesn't drink water, but she's gonna get some water. It's
did
for the
just chug a
it's for the guys. It's
She's
for
not
the.
gonna actually open her mouth. She's just gonna let it bump against her lips every
I thought you were just gonna let it pour down her shirt, and I was like, no.
Just, hi, who are you?
Way to open up the conversation.
The guy just
for
looks at his drink.
a glass of water when it's.
All right, so you order a water. Okay, this different bartender, this person, you know, coming right up and comes over, slides you a water. Anything else?
I'm alright for now.
All right, let me know if you need anything. And they kind of scurry on off. You are now at this bar with this dude. Lou to Dee Dee, Raymond, and Saris.
Oh my God.
This guy, Lou, has now proceeded to kind of do like back and forth anecdotal stuff with Vincent. And is like, you know, hey, and on that piece, where'd we get that piece? I think your dad ordered it online, honestly. Yeah, probably. So like that sort of conversation is what you all are getting. As Lou is desperately trying to show off, but doesn't know how. Rami.
Yeah. God, this is not gonna. She's not charismatic. All right. She's gonna try her best to try to initiate conversation of just like, kind of like. She's gonna try to start a conversation with the thing of like, well, I've never been here before. Like, what kind of drink would you recommend? Do you have any favorites here, kind of thing.
All right, so kind of like how do you word that? Just like
oh, the thing is, I don't know how she would do it. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. So she's just gonna look over and just, that drink looks really good. What are some of your favorites here?
and he kind of like looks over and just kind of gives you like a quick look over. Just question.
Hmm.
You old enough to drink liquor or not?
How old is Romy? I don't think I decided that. Hold on. I mean, she's college age, so she's probably like either just there or just under.
That makes a difference, though.
She's probably like a year younger, probably. She's probably like in her 20s.
Okay,
Like
okay.
20.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they ask like, you able to drink liquor?
Not yet, but soon.
All right, well then I'm not giving you the alcoholic options. So my suggestions are honestly going to be a lot of our juices are actually
What of
pressed in the
Our
juice.
juices.
Is he the fucking owner?
You
Fuck!
don't know.
I had the idea as soon as he was mentioned. I was like, I bet he's
That's
the
really
owner.
true.
It's like a lot of the juices are actually squeezed in house, so they're pretty good.
I haven't had a
Uh,
chance to try him yet.
Well, what kind of juice do you like?
Any.
I think you can probably see how that is no help to me. Well, okay, my favorite is a classic. Go with an apple juice.
Good choice.
So it tastes a bit more like apple cider than your store apple juice because it's got a lot less sugar in it. It actually tastes more like apples. So that's gonna be my suggestion.
I'm Rami, by the way.
Oh, mommy. Well, my name's Clarence. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Clarence. I appreciate the advice.
Of course. I mean, I don't do much around here anymore, so it's good to help out where I can.
You
And
said
just kinda-
you said hour. What did you used to do around here?
Well, my brother's the manager, and he kind of gestures
Oh.
over his thumb over his shoulder to Lou. It's like, yeah, that's my baby brother.
Mhm.
He runs the joint. I used to help out with, I guess we'll call it security, but kind of pats his leg. Got let go of that one, and now I kind of just sit around and do whatever I want, and talk to people, and keep this guy out of trouble. And gestures back to Lou.
Well, that's a great help. Plus, you're talking to people at the bar and at the casino, so it does help people come back.
It's true. It's true. So, doing my part. It's the family business, you know. Can't go too far away. He'd kind of look over back to Lou and just go, "Oh, Raymond's here. Huh, interesting.
Yeah, Raymond actually brought us here.
Oh, you came with him.
Mhm.
Did he bring his boss?
No. I think he went to go get some dinner or lunch.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen them apart. Interesting. Well, where did you meet Raymond of all places?
We went to a book signing earlier today.
Forgot that was today. Shit. All right. Well, guess I'm gonna owe someone a phone call. All right. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? Is this your first? You said it's your first time? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been here. I've passed it a ton, but I've never been inside before.
Now you're gonna have to forgive me for asking. Why the hell did Raymond bring someone under 21 to the casino?
Just showing us around.
Listen, so
Interesting.
long as you're over 18, you're allowed in a casino.
Oh,
You
shit.
just can't
Casper rolled a
gamble.
dice. Casper rolled dice. I'm scared.
He calls your parents. He daddles
Somehow-
on you.
Somehow knows your like mom's cell phone number or something.
It's off the top of his head.
Ah, you're a
Yeah.
Griffith.
Yeah.
She looks a lot
Red
like
hair,
both of her parents. It
hand-me-down
wouldn't be that.
clothes. You must be a Griffith.
She does look like a lot like her parents, so that makes sense.
Oh my god.
So Clarence just kind of gives you like another. All right. Well. Hey, kind of flags over the bartender. Get me an apple juice. We'll get. No, what are your pronouns?
She, they is fine.
Can you get her an apple juice, please? Thank you. And kind of gestures, and the bartender's like, of course. It's like I've been told I need to be a bit more cognizant of that, so I'm making an effort to ask.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, learn a lot talking to people, huh?
Mm.
So, learn that also assumptions shouldn't be made, but you know,
Bad should
Sometimes.
ever happen to this man.
huh?
Nothing bad should ever happen to this man.
Oops.
I
You're
love
not
the-
allowed. You're not allowed to touch him, Casper. You
Listen.
just can't.
I love these brothers so much. Lou and Clarence are great. So yeah, the bartender quickly comes over with an apple juice. It's kind of like a slightly frosted glass as they put it down in front of you.
Hell yeah. We'd love to see it.
And Clarence lifts up his drink and actually gestures at you. Cheers, and offers you.
Yeah, she would. She's like, heck yeah.
You clink your drinks, and then he starts to chug his drink.
She doesn't do that with the apple juice. She's already a little grumpy tumpy with the coffee.
It is
With
the
the apple juice.
best fucking apple juice you have ever had in your
Sounds
life.
amazing.
She's gonna come back just for the apple juice.
No, literally.
Well, listen, if they're trying to provide a lot of non-alcoholic drinks to combat their cocktails, they need to be just as good. Get the quality shit.
Yay.
Sorry, I just looked at the chat. Well, monster, quick, pull apple juice out of your pockets for bonding reasons. She didn't have apple juice in her pocket. She has applesauce in her pockets. Get it right.
Just pull out the applesauce and like squeeze it into the
She
apple
wouldn't do that.
juice.
That's very
I'm making
Clarence
my
is
own
very
cocktail.
Oh Lord,
Apple juice with pulp.
God,
Jesus Christ.
God.
Ashley. You know what I said about you being sunshine?
That still applies.
I
Thin
gotta,
ice.
I gotta bring a little bit of chaos. Just even it out a bit.
Oh,
Keep you on your
Lord.
toes.
God,
Yay.
Gotta be a well-rounded person.
sure. Multidimensional. So, Rami, do you need a moment?
I'm okay. What's up?
Oh, well, I was gonna say, like, do you say or ask anything else? You know, were any of you told how Lou came into the position yet?
No.
No,
Okay.
he's just been going off about paintings for like 10 minutes or so. I think
Talking
Lou
about
forgot.
how many of them. Talking about how many of them his pa has ordered.
Yeah, Lou just, I think, forgot and has just been talking about paintings.
It is very enthusiastically telling you all about these cool art pieces.
Raymond appreciates this also because Raymond does paint. So
Did Lou even notice that Rami just dipped in the middle of listening about paintings? There's one less person in the group.
Also, the moment that Rami went away, Dee Dee shuffled behind Cirrus.
And Dee Dee's also disappeared.
Raymond's just eating the salt off the edge of his glass of juice.
No, okay, so Lou would eventually kind of like, oh, she found Clarence. Hey, Clarence! And like gives like that big wave, and you see Clarence just, hey, Lou.
Wow, I love Where's Waldo.
No, it's Clarence.
I know, it's fine.
Fucking sh-
Oh,
It's,
right. Yeah,
yeah, the-
You see his face go a little red. He's like,
God.
right. So,
It wouldn't be Where's Waldo, it's be Where's Faldo.
Where's Waldo? Oh,
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
Waldo?
Fantasy
Waldo.
Waldo.
Fantasy
Fantasy
Waldo.
Waldo.
Come on.
So Lou just looks at the clock. It's like looks at the paintings. All right, let's continue on down the hallway away from the paintings. Come on, and he kind of leads you all.
Is there something going to happen with the paintings at a certain time?
No, I just realized how long I was talking about. the
Oh!
paintings.
You're
I-
fine.
The
I
way
was
that
enjoying
you,
hearing about the paintings.
the way that you looked at them made me think that something was going to happen at a certain time.
No, I just realized how long I'd spent talking about them, and I didn't mean to do that. So, yeah.
Damn it.
Let's Hey,
Even the
let's-
best of us can talk about paintings for too long. It's okay.
You know what, Rick? You always know what to say to make me feel better. You know what? I'm so glad you're here. All right.
Thank
well,
you.
hey, let's head on over and go meet my brother. And he kind of quickly over to the bar, and Vincent just, let's go, and kind of
He's
follows.
Paris.
Lou is a ball of anxiety. So do you all follow Lou, or do you head somewhere else?
Can I send a text to Quill?
Yes.
And I would like to say, Eagle 1, where's the nest?
All right. So after a few minutes, let's see.
I love that.
All right. So after a few minutes, you get a text of quickest way. Oh, how would they word it? Because they'd keep with it.
Oh no. Please don't.
It's important.
It's okay.
Gotta keep with the. It's thematic. We gotta keep with the theme, Jason.
Fine. Don't strain yourself too hard.
Never mind. Quill can't think of anything. So Quill just says, "It's Quill is typing. Quill is typing." Stops. Quill is typing, and then this text starts with "Never mind." The rest of the text says. The rest of the text says, "Quickest way will be," kind of basically points you in the direction of that staff only door.
Makes sense.
We gotta get in there somehow. All right.
We could ask Quill to trigger the fire alarm.
Or turn the lights off for like a second.
We could.
But what if then Lou wants us all to leave?
For sure.
Bar is dim, and I can do a thing. Dee won't be happy about it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the easiest person to like slip away would be Dee Dee.
Yeah. Saris and Didi, you are following. Well, Saris, Didi, and Rami, all of you are following behind Lou as he approaches the bar and kind of rejoining the group.
Saris is.
I just love the idea of all of us texting each other.
I mean, Saris is probably gonna like walk up next to Dee Dee and just. We need to get through that door. That's the quickest way up.
Okay.
I'm telling you this so that maybe an idea might miraculously come to you.
I mean, okay, I can kind of sort of turn invisible, but I can't move while I'm doing it.
So you go invisible, and then I'll throw you into the door? What are you implying?
I don't know, that's all I can do. Why are you asking me? I'm not good at this.
Well, you're here, Rommy's at the bar, and you're not.
What does Quill think?
That's the way we gotta go.
Do they have any ideas?
Go through the door.
Yeah.
That's probably what they would say if you asked.
Saris, I'm not a thief. I hate to break it to you.
No, I know you're not a thief. I
I don't
didn't say
know.
that you would. I'm saying.
I don't know how this works.
All we have to do is go through a door, and I was thinking that, you know, what are some ways to get through the door? Brainstorming.
Walking?
What's up there? The roof.
Oh my
Isn't it illegal to make jokes?
Isn't that fun?
Isn't
Didi?
that fun?
I wasn't. What?
That wasn't me.
No. She said walking, but she
Oh.
wasn't trying to be funny or sarcastic. She was just like, "That's all I got. I don't
It's
know
like-
what else to say."
What else you want from me?
Cool. Is there anybody guarding the door?
I feel like realistically, Rami and Raymond could probably distract for a little bit pretty
Yeah.
well.
Considering how distractible Lou is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rami is just jittery enough that she can capture attention and keep it pretty well.
Good.
I mean,
And Lou knows
Listen.
Raymond, so that could help. You know,
Yeah,
someone.
both the brothers do.
Yeah.
Eat.
That's true.
but also, if we wanted to do the fire alarm route, Dee Dee could go invisible while everyone
That's-
evacuates, and then just go upstairs. Out of character, because Dee Dee would not suggest this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diddy's like,
I'm
"Absolutely
metagaming
not."
a little bit.
Saris is
That's fair.
really in the mindset of Dee Dee, stand next to the door, go invisible, and I'll shove you in, and close the door because you can't move.
Also,
Casper, how would you roll that?
Oh God.
You are being moved. You are not moving.
All right. Really quick. Chelsea, what was your
Someone
thing?
would still see you opening the door,
I just
though.
wanted to bring up a thing with. God fucking damn it, guys. With Andromeda's keen mind, she knows the city pretty well. How close is the nearest fire station?
Fairly close.
Okay, so we wouldn't have that long for them to come look around the building and be like, there's nothing fucking going on, and shutting it off if we did that route.
Okay,
we
so
would have to
electrical
be quick.
outlets. So just a flicker. Turn the lights on and off.
I thought you were saying like jab something into the electrical outlet
No,
to cause a
what
real
the-
fire, and I was like, what the fuck are
Saris
you
isn't
talking
that
about?
stupid.
I'd hope
Listen.
to God none of you are.
Is there, like... Can we ask Quill if there's... Again, I'm metagaming, so tell me if you want me to stop.
No, go for it.
I mean, we could potentially ask Quill, just be like, hey, are there any fire escapes in the office? So, again, if it's a matter of... Because that's just where my brain's at, is just pulling the fire alarm so everyone clears out, and then we can have...
I'm gonna let you know that if you do that Dee Dee will be the only person in the building.
Yeah.
Besides, like, maybe security, they're gonna go make sure everyone else is gone. So this would become a Dee Dee solo stealth mission.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you wouldn't,
God,
have,
no,
you
we
wouldn't
can't.
have very long to get it.
I'm just giving you the heads up that that's what would
very true.
happen.
It would be cool,
It would
but
be
I don't want to
cool.
leave other people out.
And, yeah. So, also considering that all of you are presently talking to the manager and the manager's brother, y'all are gonna get whisked away pretty quick.
Okay, so theory. Lou just spent 10 minutes talking to us about fucking paintings. We have
Mhm.
Raymond with us. Could we convince him to maybe give us a tour of the like background behind the scenes shit?
Just give it a shot.
Wow.
That would, I feel like
Wow.
would be the best option
You
considering
know?
he seems very personable.
Wow. One person has the brain cells today.
Are there
It's
more
like-
paintings in the back? Can we
We
share?
share it most of the time.
Just pass it back and forth.
They have it.
I'm just like, he did just spend 10 minutes talking about paintings.
He
Yeah.
sure did.
I mean, Rami didn't see the door, right?
Dee
She got
Dee-
nudged
made
about
sure
it.
that she did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess while talking, Sarah just to the door, like the
Okay.
employees only door.
Yeah, okay, that makes, yeah.
Do you try and hide that action?
Hmm?
Do you try to hide that gesture?
From everyone but Rami.
Okay, then
Just like
roll
a-
stealth.
Oh god.
Should have texted her.
Well, I mean, it would have still been like, sending a text, and then Rami, oh, I got a text. I mean, that's
Oh my
also
god,
still...
hello!
Oh.
Both would be suspicious, yeah.
Okay. 13.
We were so lucky. All right, you're good. The highest was a 12. So they did not see your little gesture. Rami, you see the gesture. You know.
Oh, fuck.
You-
Okay. I was sinking suspicion that I need to go that direction. Okay. Quick mind thinking. She's gonna kind of just be like, "Ah, fuck, what is she gonna say? Fuck. She's probably gonna, hey Lou,
Yeah.
I know that you were giving us a tour. Where all are we gonna look around? Are we gonna like go behind the scenes too? Because I think that'd be a really cool part if we went back there.
Oh, you want to see like the behind the curtain?
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
That would be interesting.
'Cause, like, this
I've
is-
never been back there before.
This is incredible, and like it's amazing. But I would love to see how it like all works.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay, I'm not good at perception. 13.
you're so lucky that he is so just well I'd be more than hey, Vinny, you think we could swing it?
Swing
And Vincent's like, I don't know why you're asking me. It's
Your family owns the fucking bar. What?
like
Why are you talking to me?
it's your call, but yeah, sure. And Vincent kind of looking to Raymond, kind of giving like a little thumbs up of like the whole like we know you. Lou's like, and basically Raymond and them are part of the family. So you know what? You are all part of the family. Come on, let's go take a walk. You are all being escorted by the manager of the casino.
That should have not pivoted on her alone.
Ooh,
But it did.
boy.
So you are all now kind of walking away. Clarence gives all right, have fun with the rest of your tour. And Lou is,
It's nice to meet you.
yeah, nice to meet you, Rami. As he kind of, hey, another round. And the bartender, you're gonna have to cut you off at some point. Yeah, and it's not yet. Come.
Raymond's like, good to see you, Clarence.
Yeah, good to see you. And yeah, you are all led by Lou and Vincent. And you walk through the employees only door. You have walked through the staff only entrance. You are officially behind the scenes.
We
Yay!
did it.
So what you see at a base, and if you want to try and see more, you can roll, but at a base, what you all will see is this hallway, it seems to lead to a hallway as well as a stairway. So you can either keep going and stay on the same floor, or you can go upstairs. Upstairs, it does have like a list of like what's up there, and you can kind of see down the hallway. If you want to read the sign, see what's on the sign from the door or whatever, go ahead and roll either investigation or perception.
Obi doby. 16 for literally either, so.
Okay.
11.
11.
It's not great.
My intelligence and my wisdom are the same.
12.
So.
12.
Is it perception or what was the other one?
Investigation.
That will be a 12 either way.
Okay, cool. So, I'm so sorry. What were it again? We had a 12,
12.
2 12, a 16,
11.
and an 11. Okay. So my 11 and 12s. What you're able to see is that down the hallway, that probably like looks like where the kitchen is. So if you headed back that way, it would connect with like behind the bar, behind the kitchen, or like the kitchen itself that connects to the bar. And you also see what looks to be like a fire exit sign, as well as a sign that's labeled security, kind of further down the hallway. Rami, you're the one who's able to see the sign, and you're able to read it from the distance. That upstairs you see like technical sound. So it's like you see like a lot of the entertainment stuff is like based upstairs, but you also notice that it lists management as upstairs.
Nice.
So, and Lou was just, all right, we have 2 paths here. All right, so if you wanted a tour of the behind the bar or the kitchen, that's down that way. Or if you're more the performing artsy type, I could take you upstairs and show you where the entertainment's at.
I would love that. That'd be really cool.
Oh, we want to see what the entertainment is?
Sounds good to me.
General consensus? Yes. All right, there we go. I got a majority hand. As you all kind of go,
Also, really quick, can either she's gonna ask or she's gonna look around. No, she's gonna look around. She's gonna make it look like she's just looking around in general because it's a new place.
Mhm.
Can I see if there's any like where the cameras are? If there's
Yeah,
any
roll
as
in-
we're walking.
Roll investigation.
Okay.
Bye, dice.
That's a 9.
It's really hard to tell. You can see where some of them are, but you're only seeing very few.
That's fine.
So, yeah.
That's fine.
As
As we're walking, can she text Quill and just be like, where are the security cameras?
Yeah, So you send that text.
Mm-hmm.
You get a text back that says, "Hang on a sec," and then all of you, besides Raymond, because I don't think Quill got your number, all of you get a ping in a group chat, text chat, that basically says it's like, "I'm finding very few blind spots.
I figured.
I'll see what I can do about that." That's what you get.
Cool.
As you all are about to start up the stairs, Vincent literally moves to stand, like, to kind of block the hallway towards the kitchen and all that area, just to like corral you all to follow Lou.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be kind of keeping an eye, but it's not like a wary, distrustful, but he's doing his job.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I want, who is like talking to Lou and kind of keeping this up?
Raymond
assuming-
definitely is.
Okay,
Yeah.
Raymond and
Rami probably would be too, because she was the person that asked.
Yeah.
okay. All right. Anyone who is actively engaging with like Lou or Vincent and is trying to not be suspicious, if you are actively engaging, I need you to roll
Being
a.
suspicious.
You know what? Fuck it. All y'all roll performance.
Uh,
Because even if you're not talking, you have eyes on you.
True.
A 10. Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
24.
suspicious. Don't be
Lucky for you,
suspicious.
you've been terrified this entire time, so nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. It's the same. You're still
I'm also a
scared
bard.
shitless.
Raymond gets a 6.
Okay.
dirty 20.
Hey.
I love Raymond so much.
So
Ooh.
it'll basically how this will come across with Raymond, with your 6, you seem a little more interested in like the layout of the building than usual, or being behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I'd say Lou doesn't seem to notice.
Of course not.
No,
He's excited.
I love him, but he
Dummy thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Vincent's kind of keeping an eye. Rami, you got an 8?
10.
10. Okay.
Didn't hold up enough fingers.
I'd say you also Vincent's kind of keeping an eye.
That's fine.
Dee Dee, you've all but blended into the background.
That's what I'm good at doing.
And Saris, they don't have a good enough gauge on you to know what is suspicious
Don't be
behavior
suspicious.
from you.
Don't be suspicious.
And if your personality has been fairly consistent, so they're mostly keeping an eye on Raymond and
That's fair.
Rami.
Yeah,
which-
that's fair.
That's also fair
Yeah,
because they're the
but-
ones talking the most.
Yeah, that's valid.
So leads you up the stairs, and Lou kind of just like, all right, and so down here is entertainment, and we're kind of stuck back here too, but I much prefer to show off where the entertainers hang out. We got all the music, we got all the instruments down up here, and we got here. Let me just show you. And so as he's walking, you do see like plaques on the wall. All of you would notice the plaques that now say like management with an arrow, like entertainment with an arrow. And you eventually would kind of stumble upon, you would see like more plaques kind of directing people down like hallways or like what office this number is and blah, blah, blah. But if you are keeping an eye out for these, then I will need you to roll investigation. You are now
16.
Okay.
Raymond's probably kind of trying to look, but without looking suspicious.
30, 20.
Okay.
Dumb of ass, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
19.
Damn.
Okay. What did you get again, Chelsea?
16.
Okay. So, Saris, you're more keeping an eye out on your phone, I'll assume, from like word from Quill about like what it is they're gonna do about these cameras. So you're still kind of keeping the facade up, but you're not paying close attention to the signs around you as you're waiting to hear back from Quill, so you can kind of give an immediate response. Rami. So both Rami and Raymond, because Dee Dee got the highest, right?
Mhm.
Yes, okay. So the two of you do notice that there are now like names on some of the plaques, but not a lot of titles. Raymond, you would recognize some of these names. Bless you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
As people that you've met during kind of just like, you know, times here with Fletcher or times here with the boys. But yeah, so you recognize a few names. Rami, you would not recognize any of the names. Accidentally hit the wrong button.
That makes sense.
But Dee Dee, what you see is okay. Let me give you some of the titles that you would see on these plaques. So you would see a plaque that is named Doris Varin. So that's Dorris, and then last name Varin, Varren. But again, like no title. And you would see one also for a, do I have it here? For a Charles Rao. Charles, Charles. Rao, ROW. Dee Dee, you end up seeing a plaque that kind of points, and the top of the plaque says Heads of House. You see a plaque that has two names on it, and then one that is covered up at the bottom. But the names that you see are Caden Roy Sr. and one that's titled C. Lou Roy Jr. And then the other one below Lou, actually no, it'd be the one, it's like it's Caden, a crossed out one, and then Lou. If you want to try and further investigate it, you may, or you can carry on with that information.
I would like to investigate it further, please.
Cool. If you're trying to do it stealthily, I will need both stealth and investigation.
Okie pokey. So investigation, that is 22.
Okay, what's your stealth?
I don't know, it's not as good. Just one second. Okay. 16.
Cool. All right. So you're able to kind of stop for a second and able to get a closer look. Based on the length of it, it's clearly a longer name, but you do see kind of through, we'll call it like through the tape that seems to be over it. You see it says C. Clarence Roy Jr. But that's been completely covered up. Well, attempted to be covered up. So, it would appear that Heads of House are also this direction. Before we go towards the Heads of House, because this is about where you're going to have to start figuring out who's going into the offices and who's distracting people, we're going to go to intermission.
Woo!
So that'll give us about 10 minutes to kind of figure out what we're going to do. Everyone, please get yourself some snacks if you are hungry. Top off your drink if you have not hydrated. You know what's scarier than hydrate or dihydrate? It's hydrate or die straight. You better not. You better hydrate. Listen, dying queer is one thing, but dying and becoming straight's another, okay? So
Fine.
we'll see you all in about 10 minutes, and we'll pick back up with breaking into management offices, I guess. All right. Alrighty, let's roll.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I
We
also
are
love the last
back.
art was Thespis and Cora.
Hey. And what a note to start back off on.
As it should be.
Tapas.
All right. So, to be completely honest, chat, if the players did any planning during that break, I heard none of it, so I have
We
no
didn't.
idea.
I'm gonna be
I'm
cool.
gonna be honest
Cool.
with you.
No.
We did absolutely no plan.
Head empty.
I came back like a minute and a half before you did, Casper. To be honest with you.
Great, we're all on the same page then. So
We came running in with our pants down.
Well, to be fair, I'm not wearing.
Thank God
pants,
the
I'm wearing
camera
a
is only
dress.
from
So
here
am
up. Or else
only-
TOS would.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God.
I'm kidding.
So, our players are now headed. Some of them know, kind of what they should be looking for. And, well, I also realized like I gave the information to the characters. I don't know what they're gonna do with the information.
No.
Because we
Guess
have
what,
to.
Casper?
Because if somebody.
We don't either.
Well, because if somebody saw something and somebody else didn't see, we have to have a way to pass it to somebody else.
Communicate that information.
While Vinny's giving us the side eye, and Lou.
Let's
You
go
know?
be entirely honest.
I don't think you need to worry about
Andromeda-
him too much.
No.
Andromeda is not the bitch you want to go to try to steal something. She is not so.
Well, you have a chance. I mean, I wouldn't have sent you here if I
That's
knew y'all
fair.
were gonna fail.
Oh, you have way more faith in us than we probably do.
We probably deserve.
Well, if nothing else, I have backup plans. So it's all
Listen, if it
good.
was Cora, I would have no problem. We could do this any day of the week. This is
Yeah.
not a. She's
Yeah.
not. She's.
I still don't have faith in that group either.
I mean, breaking into Gideon's is one thing, but breaking into
I
a
also
whole
want to
modern
mention the first
casino-
time we tried to be stealthy,
Shut up. Anywho.
and I just want to bring up who
So-
succeeded.
So,
and who
anywho,
So-
who's going into the office?
Yes. So, players, if you would like to do some planning, what is it that? How do you all wish to approach this? You are walking down the hallway towards the management offices as well as the entertainment section. I would say at this point, yes, Ashley.
I have an idea when the time comes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm just like basically, if you wish to split up, if you wish to like lose them, however you wish to do it.
I would like to hear this idea.
Yes.
Which
you-
one?
Someone could
idea.
pretend to have a medical emergency, like they're about to pass out or something, and then get taken into the office to recover.
Andromeda's heart rate is really high right now. It could work.
Wait, they might buy that.
Wait,
You
how's
did
your
actually-
performance though?
I would give you advantage because you are actually
yeah.
a little struggling.
Oh my god.
His heart rate is a little high right
It's Rami. No, yes, Rami is not looking
now.
at
Not doing
peak.
great.
No, she
Definitely doing
clearly,
better.
yeah. Like anyone who didn't see her chug the coffee doesn't know what's going on, but anyone who saw her chug the coffee knows exactly what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I do have thaumaturgy, so I could in a way like make her eyes look a little bit more like bloodshot or pale, also to kind of go along with that.
Okay.
Because you can change the appearance of your eyes.
Okay.
So I could do that as well. It is verbal for that spell though.
Okay.
Do you have the
Tend
same
to
amount of
sneeze and
words, or
mutter
could you
the
just be
spell.
like, "Oh, hey, I don't feel so good." Magic. That's like the magic. Yeah, it's just you going, and that's it.
Does it say what you need to say? I don't think
Just
so.
says verbal. It just says verbal.
Verbal, you can grind.
Thaumaturgy. Yeah,
Thaumaturgy.
That's a weird sneeze. That's a weird sneeze, Robbie.
It was weird and
We can
oddly
do
drawn
that.
out and sounded a lot like the word thaumaturgy, but I'm not gonna comment.
I wonder why.
Oh my lord. All right. So, do y'all wish to go with this plan?
It's the only one I've gotten so far. I got us up here.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Before as my prince, I'll win.
I mean, I think the only bad thing about that is you would be brought into the office with somebody who's like watching you because you're not doing well.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends on what what office you get brought into,
That's true.
and if they're worrying about you, somebody could go, "Oh, I'll go run and get help," and you ain't just go into the next door office.
That's true. Yeah.
That is true.
And I'm
Yeah.
just saying, if Sarah's did it, could always just be like, "I couldn't find anyone. I got lost."
I
That's valid.
I would vote myself.
with the kind of the layout of the building, are there any offices up here that would be like closer to a window?
I'd say that most of the offices have windows
Okay.
in them.
Okay, never mind that. I didn't know if there was like an office that was like closer into like the center of the space or not that like didn't have a window.
If Rami specifically requests that,
Uh-huh.
then they could maybe find something.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just say I need to sit, they're gonna take you,
Just to the closest one.
yeah,
Okay,
or to a
gotcha.
specific office. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, just thinking out loud.
Because if you want, I know that Dee Dee is attracting the least amount of attention because
That's
she's
true.
making herself very small because she clearly does not want to be looked at because she's anxious. What?
In the chat, ignore me.
Okay. If you guys want to make sure that you keep their attention, I could just do the thing where I just go invisible until you guys are out of the room and then go into the office.
Okay.
That too.
I don't know. I just can't move while I'm invisible. But I can be invisible.
I do want to ask you as players, do you know what office you're looking for?
We can text. We can
We
text.
know that
Will,
we're
we
looking
can
for
find out.
clearances because we were told. Oh, no,
Clarence-
Caden, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say Clarence isn't the owner.
All these
Yeah,
all these boys be having similar names.
It's almost like it runs in the family.
It's almost like they all have the same name or something.
It's almost like this is a
That's
family
weird.
business. Crazy how that works.
Wow.
No, but
Their
we're
names-
looking for Caden.
Yes, yep. Because you
Yeah.
saw Caden Roy Sr. and then C. Lou Roy Jr. and then
You were gonna say
C.
Lou Bega.
Lou Bega.
See Lou Bega.
C.
Mambo
Lumbago.
number 5.
Lumbago.
So, what is it that you all decide to do?
I think that's a really good plan.
That's a really nice
That's the
plan,
best
yeah.
one we got.
Yeah.
Is to
Alright.
have Dee Dee go invisible and stay behind.
She's
and then-
gonna hate it.
Well, she can stick it up. Yeah,
See,
so
she hates it. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
that's true.
She is still stealing and breaking and entering.
What are the worst
Fine.
crimes? So you're basically a Puritan, so I think fun is worse.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Puritan, Mormonism, and Catholicism kind of just
Rolled
wrapped
into
up in
one.
one.
A neat little bow.
Narsty.
Nasty.
Quite a fusion. So, what do you all do?
So we're still talking with Lou, correct, as we're walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that Rami and Raymond were
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was who I was
in
talking about.
charge.
Hey.
I would say probably at this point, Vincent is walking behind the group,
Makes sense.
just making sure no one wanders off.
Makes sense.
yeah.
So Rami's gonna, God, with the thought process of the plan,
I'm assuming we were planning it out over texting. Or something.
I'd hope
That's
I'd
so.
hope
probably the
so.
best way to do it.
Yeah.
So after reading the text messages and deciding that that's what they're gonna do, Rami is already kind of probably started getting a little bit quieter, which like the entire time she's been here, she's been like very fucking talkative, especially with Lou and shit. So it's like it's a noticeable difference in chatter. And
Yeah.
while Lou is distracted with Raymond, she's going to, as quietly as she can, cast thaumaturgy with the thought of changing her eye color or her eyes to be a little bit more bloodshot, a little bit paler, looking like she's probably about to pass out, all
Okay.
those things. And then can she like, I don't want to say like stumble, but kind of like stumble and lean a little bit like against the wall.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have you do an
That's
overall
fine.
performance roll.
Okay.
But you're going to get it with advantage because you have
Cool,
also
cool.
cast like magic to like aid in
to
it.
help. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, her heart rate is higher than it should
you are
be. So.
you are also
Yeah.
genuinely not feeling all that well.
Are you
Yeah.
Rami? You dumb bitch. Okay, that's an 8.
With advantage?
It's with advantage. It was an 8.
No, Chelsea.
Yeah.
With advantage?
That's a 10.
With advantage?
I'll take a 10. All right? I'll take a 10.
I was such a generous god. I'll accept a 10.
I'll accept a
This
10.
one
I'm
time.
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. With somebody who has worked with children and like a lot of other people, even if it seems a little sketchy, if someone starts passing out, it's like
That is true.
Well,
nope.
I also want to remind you all of a thing I said earlier. Lou is a ball of anxiety, and if he's
Yeah.
giving a tour and a patron is falling ill after
Someone
drinking
who's
stuff
under
at
21.
the bar,
She didn't have any alcohol. She only had juice. But he doesn't know that, so.
so you stumble and lean, and I'll say that from what you can tell, from what you all see, Lou.
I'm
Hold on,
gonna get sued. Fuck.
hold on. Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Oh.
is Lou panicking?
I
love
rolled
Lou.
to see
so bad.
how bad his anxiety is.
I love
You stumble and lean against the wall,
Lou.
and okay. What is it that you're doing? Are you are you being faint? Is it your
Yeah,
chest? What
she's
is it?
trying. Well, I mean, a little bit of knowledge from fucking the work that I do. Shortness of breath and like faint can be signs of like strain on the heart and things like that. So like her heart rate's already really high. Just like a lot of just fun little tidbits. So yeah, it kind of.
Also, no one knows your medical history here, so
No.
you might
Yeah.
have a legitimate heart problem.
I
It's
love
like
how your
we gave
medical
her really
history-
strong coffee.
Your medical history in
Oh
this
my
moment.
God.
Your medical history in this moment is just grinding coffee co. Use code Nexilis Games at checkout for 10%
Yep,
off.
100%.
That's literally just your medical condition
That's
right now.
what your medical chart says.
Yeah, if anyone were to
The
look,
cure is you can drink default. Decaf.
baseline,
Cure is drink more
baseline coffee.
So you stumble, you lean. You all watch as
Oh, no,
Lou
I'm so sorry.
goes pale.
Oh no.
I feel so bad.
And he just, oh my God, are you okay? Hey, are you doing all right? What's going on?
I think I need to sit down for a second.
Yeah. Vinny, get a chair.
So bad.
Like, no. Let's get you somewhere to sit that's out of the public eye. We'll get you some ice water. And you just hear Vinny just, hey, Lou, breathe, please, breathe.
So bad.
And Lou kind of just, okay, I'll take you to my office. Let's go. Come on. As he quickly starts
I feel so bad.
you can tell by his steps that he is frantic. Yes, Jenny.
This poor man. I was gonna say that the moment that like everyone's backs are turned, she's gonna make sure she's in a dimly lit corner, and she's just gonna go invisible.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna give them disadvantage. Oh yeah, they do not notice because Vincent has immediately gone from the back to basically
welcome.
right next to Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
She's also gonna wait for like not even just not looking to just like full back is turned. So like
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Fully
Raymond's
So-
focused.
trying to help Rami along also.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Lou is like you'll watch as Lou is like his hands are shaking as he's trying to
Oh,
unlock his
buddy,
office
oh, no.
door. He's like,
I
of course,
feel
the
so
one
bad.
fucking time I actually locked this thing.
Oh,
I feel
question,
so bad.
question.
Yes.
While Lou's like fumbling with the thing, can Sarah's come over and offer to like help unlock the door?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, does Raymond know that this is their plan? Because they don't have Raymond's number. So
Oh, Raymond, you have
Raymond,
no
Raymond,
idea.
Raymond,
Oh no,
Oh
Raymond.
no! This girl just
Raymond,
fucking
can I roll to see
succeeded.
if Raymond's able to figure out what's
Yes.
happening?
Yes.
Okay.
She's
Roll
not-
insight.
Raymond's not gonna have a hard time because she's not great.
I got a crit fail. medical issue. I gotta help them.
And it also, you see, you're getting all worried, right? You're getting
Yeah.
worried that this is happening, and oh god, she was fine a moment ago. Now
Listen,
she's
you
sick.
don't have to make a performance or a deception check. So
Yeah, you're kind of going into that caretaker mode that you go into with Fletcher, and it doesn't help that as you look over and see Lou freaking out at the door, you remember Lou's medical condition.
Oh no!
Anyway.
Both of them now.
Theris, you go up to the door.
Yeah, and just
This is great.
and just which key is it? Which key is it?
It's oh god, that was the wrong key. It's
It's okay.
It's
It's okay.
It's a big. It's the slightly biggest gold key. I can't see.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. You also breathe, and Saris is gonna unlock the door, or like at least go through the keys and like find the one that's
the
working.
biggest, more goldish
Yeah, and
key.
then like help Lou in as well, because the two of them are being ushered into this room. Stealthily, if I can, as I'm helping Lou, drop the keys in the hallway and kind of like at least in Dee Dee's direction.
Okay. Roll stealth because everyone's panicked with advantage.
I was gonna say everyone's freaking out.
Vincent is 100% focused on Lou. Raymond is focused on Rami. Dee Dee's in a corner. You're the only one who's really
Raymond.
That is a natural 20.
a 20.
That is a natural. It's a unicorn, but you know,
Hey!
it's a natural 20.
Somehow
love
manages to get it in Dee Dee's hands.
That's impressive, honestly.
What you do is you drop them in the kerfuffle of this mess, and you're able to kick it in the direction that you know Dee Dee's in. And Dee Dee, you see these keys slide kind of right up against the wall near you. And they are presently kind of tucked by a trash can in the hallway. So if anyone like came in, they wouldn't see the keys there.
Mm-hmm.
So Dee Dee knows who they are, and until you go get them, they are hidden.
Nice.
That's what the nat 20 is gonna get you.
Hell yeah! Nice job, Jason.
Yay!
Yo.
That
I
couldn't have
learned
been
from
better.
my mistakes. I can sneak.
You all enter Lou's office. You see the basics of what you see, and if you want to see more, you can always roll investigation or perception. But the base of what you see in Lou's office, you see a very nice desk, kind of with its back to the window. Actually, no, it would be more kind of aimed at the side so that you could look out the window, but also look at the door. So nothing is behind you except for the wall.
That makes sense. He is a ball of anxiety.
You see bookshelves with more knickknacks than books. The books seem to be mostly there for aesthetic. You see it's quite clean except for like a few stacks of papers here and there. And you do see some photographs on the bookshelves as well. Any further details you'll have to roll, but that is what you see in Lou's office. Raymond, how are you helping Rami?
I'm trying to help guide her along to a chair because I don't feel like Lou can particularly do it at this moment. So
Probably not, no.
Raymond's kind of helping to support her weight and trying to help guide her to a chair. And I think probably is it a spinny chair or not? Because if it is, Raymond's gonna swivel it around so that Rami can sit and then try to hold it still as she gets into it.
I love Raymond. I feel so bad. Raymond has no idea. It's very convincing. Wow.
It is because Raymond's genuinely worried. So if they thought this was a plan they concocted before coming in there, Raymond seems awful genuine. Like this is a real issue.
Raymond's just like really like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is gonna fall onto me. Like fuck.
All right. So you get the swivel chair.
Oh my fucking god.
It's been, you give her a seat. You see that, or I guess Saris would mostly see that Vincent has basically done the exact same thing. Is getting Lou seated, and you're kind of able to hear this. Oh my god! What if she dies? If she dies in here, she's not gonna die, Lou. It's okay. It's just. Can you breathe for me? We're gonna end. And it's kind of like calming Lou down as Lou has a death grip on his desk.
I feel so bad.
And
I guess Saris could probably just suggest, like, I can go run and find somebody to get some cups of water if you need to, like, something to drink.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right,
Yeah. So
Vincent, just kind of.
Is there signs pointing towards the kitchen, bar, downstairs?
I'm going to have you. No, Vincent would be too worried. Vincent would be too worried. You are going, yeah. So Vincent kind of just looks to Lou.
Ow!
And,
Smacked
did you
your
do it?
elbow.
It was my elbow, but fuck!
Close enough. We got an injury.
Yay! Yay for pain.
Yeah. So eventually, Vincent, after kind of helping Lou start to calm down, it's like you need to get your heart rate. Yeah. There's signs down to the kitchen. Just follow them. They'll be in the hallway.
Okay. And Saris is just
I was trying to fan Rami.
And
Robbie, I'm gonna say you can tell that Raymond
So
thinks.
worried. Yeah.
oh boy.
That moment of, oh shit, they're not in the group chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to explain this later. Like that's all I can do right now.
You would all, except unfortunately again, except for Raymond, the rest of you get a slight vibration from your phone from the group chat with Quill. Who checks?
Really quick.
Yes.
Raymond's next to me. Is Vincent and Lou are on the other side of the office?
Yes.
She is going to, so Raymond can see it, going to look at the text, the group chat. So Raymond knows, okay, she's not dying. That's good.
Raymond has made his point of worry probably stand out in everyone else's mind. So if Raymond starts being a little less worried, I think that it would still come off as legitimate.
Yeah. So, all right, Raymond is now in the know.
She's like, Robbie's like, I gotta let him know somehow because I know this looks really bad.
So while you have that text open, Saris, you slip into the hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you've been given full permission to leave, so you're able to shut, if you want, shut the door
Oh
or
yeah,
not.
I'll shut the door.
Cool.
Yes, please.
Dee Dee, Saris, do you all check your phones?
Real quick, like.
Cool. You get a text that says you're now in a blind spot.
Yeah, we are. Hell yeah, Quill.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Okay,
So
cool.
as
cool,
long
cool, cool.
as Lou and Vincent stay in the office, and as long as other people don't show up, you're good. Saris, what do you actually do? And Dee Dee, what are you up to? We'll start with Dee Dee first. She's been in the hallway. So what do you do?
I'm gonna grab the keys and I'm gonna try to unlock the door.
Okay, so are you looking for the one that's labeled for Caden?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'd say that at about the time that you start finagling with the keys is about when Saris comes out.
Okay.
So Saris, you would see Dee Dee at an office door trying the keys.
Okay.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either, but I have medical supplies dangling over my head.
That doesn't matter.
I mean, it does. It's why we're here, but continue.
He's gonna keep trying the keys.
All right. None of the keys work.
Okay.
That's
I'm going
great.
to kind of sigh, hand the keys back over. I'm going to basically lay on my stomach on the floor. Can I see under the door?
Roll perception.
What are you doing? Dee Dee lies down.
18.
What are you looking for? Just anything?
Anywhere in the room.
You can tell the lights are off. No one's in there. You can see that there's probably light shining through a window. You see no movement. That's really all you get.
Great. Misty step.
Oh, yeah, you have a line of sight.
Fun fact, I also have Misty Step.
Hey,
Yeah, she has a line of sight, so yeah.
All right. Well, this means you could enter with. Anyway, yeah. All right. I can't just give stuff away. So yeah, you're able to Misty Step in there. Saris, do you follow suit?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also Misty Step.
All right. So you two are able to Misty Step into Caden, Roy, senior's office. I need you both to please, I will give you both a base description. I would like for you both to please roll either perception or investigation if you're looking for anything in particular.
I wonder what they could possibly be looking for, Casper.
I'm looking for
No.
a goddamn dagger.
These daggers, huh? They seem so important.
They're really sharp.
A
They
lot
don't
more
belong on
to them, but
playgrounds.
yeah.
That's a 25 investigation.
Oh my god,
Natural 20! Yay!
I also rolled a nat 20, and I just
I'm
added
literally-
oh my
You both
god.
you both nat 20'd?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's very different than a 25, Jason.
Oh,
Well, no, I
but
got a
that's
nat
still-
20, then I added
5 because I'm absorbent.
Oh my god.
Absorbent?
I also
Yeah.
got a 25! 'cause I have really good investigation!
What's happening?
Oh, this is beautiful. All right. So, if you're doing investigation, are you specifically looking for anything to do with the knife?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Or are you looking for something else? Okay, cool. I didn't want to assume.
Knife.
The
Knife.
knife.
The
The
I
knife.
think if we
Knife.
happen to find other cool stuff,
I mean, that'd be
like,
cool.
I
that's
would
fine.
say no.
But
like,
the
that's
knife is like
okay.
up here, and then cool stuff is kind of like here,
yeah.
You know, that's fair.
just a little lower.
So, so what you both see is the room is, again, the lights are out. You can switch on the lights. There doesn't seem to be like any alarms or anything.
Yet.
So when you switch on the lights, you see a far more organized office than Lou's. You see a big portrait on the wall that seems to be of a older gentleman who does look similar to Lou and Clarence. Older, kind of the heavier wrinkles around the eyes and around the mouth, with like a bit of a quirked smile, smirk more like. And he is seated when behind him you can see a younger Lou and a younger Clarence. And I will give you this. Lou looks a lot more feminine in this photo. And is wearing much baggier clothes. You see
My boy.
in the photo, there is also a woman seated kind of in a seat next to Caden, a much younger woman. But she seems to have like a hand on his knee. So like a family portrait. And you see the bookshelves are all full of books, all well-read books. You see the desk immaculate except for little nameplates and like a kind of a padding to like put a laptop down or something on. You're able to see that all of the drawers seem to have locks on them. Ones that could be pried or broken into, but you'd have to figure out how.
Sorry, all I thought was I missed you step into the drawer.
I don't think you fit.
Busted open from the inside.
Oh, shit. But yeah, you see the drawers, and 2 natural 20s. Okay.
The knife
Yeah,
is right
fucking
there on the
right,
table.
2
It's
natural
right there on the
20s.
table. We could just pick it
Oh
up
my
and walk
God.
out.
I am going to keep those 2 natural 20s in mind. They will come into play later. What
That's
do you
ominous.
what do you do with what you see presently?
One thing that I want to say right off the bat is
Mm-hmm.
anything that Dee Dee moves or touches or picks up, she uses Mage Hand to do it.
Fair.
No fingy prints.
No fingerprints. She's around plenty of sketchy people. She knows not to leave fingerprints.
That's smart.
No fingies.
No fingers at all. So what do you two do with what you see? You know what you're looking for. You're looking for some sort of magical ice knife. You see some drawers. You see bookshelves full of books. You see the big portrait. What do you do?
I would try and gauge if I sense anything fey. I don't know if the knife is fey, but just to rule it out.
You would not sense anything fey, but you
Okay.
would sense something powerful and something familiar. You felt it not long ago.
Oh, it was the other knife.
Like the other knife.
yeah, like the other knife. Okay.
Justin Holston, like not even like a month ago.
Yeah,
So,
like earlier in the week.
It is
Like
in,
3 days ago.
It is in the room.
Okay. So I just sense that it's in there somewhere.
You don't know where,
Beautiful.
but it's in there.
I'm trying to look at my character sheet to see what I can do.
I have a feeling you wouldn't put it in any drawers because that's kind of obvious.
I was like, why the hell do I have a
Jason,
crowbar?
you have been cutting in and out most of the time. We only hear like half the sentence.
Really?
The entire thing you just said, we did not hear.
Yeah.
Why? That's
It's
weird.
it's kind of like when Jenny will talk and we don't hear that first bit, but then the volume picks up and then we hear
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sorry,
that
I
entire
don't know why my mic does
No,
that.
it's- you're
Everyone's
fine.
gonna
It's not
see
been
tech.
happening to you.
Everyone's gonna see technology.
Tech, oh, no.
Technology.
Yeah,
Everyone's
you
gonna
said
see
I
tech.
watched your lips move for that entire sentence that you said, and I was like, we didn't hear a
Hello?
single thing of that. Hello.
Technology.
Heckle.
Technology.
Hello.
Yes, Jenny?
Now we can't hear
Now
Jenny.
we can't hear Jenny.
Ah,
Now
There
we
we go.
can.
Ah, oh no.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah. So, with my dad being the way that he is,
Right. Okay.
would I be able to possibly guess general places where someone would hide a key for something very important?
In a desk or on there's like a lot of books that it could be hidden behind. But you know of some of the areas he might, but your dad's good at secrets and you also
Sure.
don't know this person, so you don't know Caden.
Valid.
But yeah,
I was reaching, but I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll hit something.
yeah, no, that's fair. I'm going to say you're a little stumped based on
Valid.
that alone.
Trying to see what I can do.
You are in the locked room.
And your goal is to escape the locked room.
Oh
You're
yeah,
actually
it's
in
now
an
an
escape
escape
room.
room.
Escape room, Casper's bread and fucking butter. That was all I could think. You have 30 minutes to get out. Best of luck.
I mean, we kind of do.
Yeah.
You guys do need to be a little quick because Rami can only do so much with the like
Yeah.
fake medical shit.
Before they take her to the hospital.
I mean, I think she's just gonna start looking through things, like looking behind books, seeing if like any books are hollow. She's gonna see if any drawers are open.
Okay.
See if there, see if there's like a false rock in a potted plant, like anything. Because she also wants this to be over.
That's fair.
Could I?
Her anxiety is really bad right now.
Could I look at the? Could I look around the photo?
Yeah. So it's this massive framed photograph. That seems to be much more for aesthetic. I will say, Jenny, as Dee Dee is going through, you're able to pull some books out. None of the books seem hollow. Some of them have papers tucked in them, but they seem to just be like letters or like oh, did he put this in here just to hold his place? What is this? This is like a receipt. What? Okay. And it's
Literally
like
doing that with a book
to-
I'm reading currently.
it's like a Whole Foods receipt, right? It's not salacious.
Ah, he goes to Whole
Of full
Foods.
Woods.
I literally have a Barnes and Noble's receipt
A
in the book that I'm
Whole
currently
Foods.
reading as a book.
It,
I feel
no,
He keeps receiving there for tax evasion purposes.
for tax evasion purposes.
Oh, brilliant.
Activation because of Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Whole
Um,
Foods?
He'll claim it on his taxes falsely.
Whole
Um,
Foods.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
business
deduction.
purchase
Yeah.
from Whole Foods.
In one of the books, no, not in one of the books. As you're kind of going through some drawers, you do find what looks to be a little notebook tucked in the very back of one of the drawers. You do see that. You don't find any keys or anything, but you have found this notebook. You take it? Cool. All right. Saris, you're looking around this photo.
Yes.
So what are you, do you want to roll an investigation?
I want to look at it.
Take a look at it.
Eh.
Use them as.
13.
Okay, so it seems to be a bit more ostentatious than it needs to be. Caden seems to be the only person comfortable in this photograph. Well, no, the woman looks to be quite content. The two boys do not look comfortable. You kind of take it and you kind of shift it. It's very light.
Can I remove it from the wall?
Oh, you sure can. And you, as you lift it, with your earlier natural 20, you put the photo, and you can tell it's really hard to see. If you weren't specifically looking for it with your really keen eyes, you probably wouldn't notice it. But you can just see the faintest area where it looks like the wallpaper might be a little thinner.
Hmm.
In
I had a
about
feeling.
about a square. Which is why I did not acknowledge that comment, because I was like, oh, I can't have them pointed to it too quick, but I love it. So, with your natural 20s, you have found the notebook and the thinner wallpaper.
I definitely want to read the notebook.
Okay. All right. And Saris, what do you do?
Could I take a dagger and try to like kind of pull out whatever little door or window or something is in that little square indent?
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna have you roll a.
Or is it like you press it with your elbow and it pops out all nice like a cabinet?
If you
Look
try
at
pushing,
IKEA cabinet.
you try pushing on it. You feel that something kind of gives, but not a hole. You push and remove, so you do know something's there. If you
Okay.
want to cut around it, I will have you roll sleight of hand to see how like neatly you do it.
Okay.
So make that roll for me, Dee.
Oh man, I wish I was in there.
You-
Minute afterwards.
Dee Dee, you check the notebook, and it seems to be in some sort of code. But you can tell this is all handwritten by the same hand. Seems to be in a code. And it seems to be, it's like you'll see like some letters, a dash, and then like different types of symbols. And so it's like something X or something dash something. And it kind of has like two columns.
Oh, he's doing
Hold
math.
on. I have to look something up really quick.
All right, as you do that, Saris,
15.
what did you roll? 15?
Yeah.
All right, so you're able to get it without much issue. You're taking it kind of slow, but you're able to get it fairly nice. Oh, Jenny, can I request you mute while you type, please?
I am so sorry. I thought I did.
Oh, you are all good. So as you kind of do that, you pull the knife out, and you're able to kind of pull on it. If you kind of like go and grab and tuck the knife, you may be able to kind of pop it. And you're able to open it if you so wish. Is this what you do?
Yeah.
Pry that bitch
Alright.
open.
All right.
Open, says me.
So as you open it, and you see what looks to be kind of like a paneling on the wall, and inside is a safe. It looks to be a pad, like a keypad, like a digital keypad.
Oh boy. Well, I got nothing. Well, let me.
I will give you this. It feels powerful right here.
Well, yeah. I assumed as much. Hmm. I don't have anything in my inventory that could help me. Does Caden smoke?
You smell the faintest scent of nicotine.
Are there ashes in an ashtray anywhere?
Probably over on his desk, yeah.
I would like to paint them on the keypad.
We like to look for fingerprints.
I would like to
Camper.
dust for prints.
Okay, all right. You go ahead. We're gonna follow that really quick. Jenny.
So I was looking this up, and so You can make your own ruling. I
Mhm.
looked it up and wanted to see what Jeremy Crawford said.
Okay.
One of the things that I have, I can read all written languages. It
Okay.
is any form of writing. So that
So-
includes ciphers.
Okay. No, I will give it to you because this is like a magical thing that you have, right?
Yep.
Cool. So you can tell it's a list of names and a list of numbers. Pretty high numbers too. You see just various names, and one would strike you as odd.
Oh.
You see, no, it's not who you're thinking. It's,
Okay, good.
You see Clarence's name in there.
Oh.
Does it look like it's money owed? That's what I figured.
If you kind of flip through, would Dee Dee? Cool. So you start to see some notes, kind of very brief, like kind of notes on why. Like one of it was like someone has next to it provided alibi, or another one is catered to like took out jury member for something like that. With next to Clarence, you see cost of living.
Damn.
Jesus. I feel like what she's going to do, because she doesn't want to take the notebook,
Right.
she might snap photos of it in her phone just to have for later, just in case it comes up again.
Cool. So yeah, that's what you find in that book. Saris.
Yes, boy.
You take some of the ash. It's probably been there a while. You're able to find out that the most used buttons, as you can tell by the amount of like oil that the like soot kind of connects with, is, I'm gonna admit I didn't think of a very specific number, so I'm just gonna say like 1, 6, 3, and 8 are the ones that have the most. All right, so 1, 6, 3, and 8 are the most used numbers.
You
Okay.
said it was like a padlock, like a digital one?
It's a digital one, yeah.
Okay. So it's plugged into a power source within the casino.
Yep, it is virtual, it is digital, it is right there.
Theoretically, instead of going through, because we don't know if there's like a 3 strikes you're out kind of thing, you could see if Quill could break into it remotely.
It is a digital safe.
It
like
is,
digital lock.
but is
Yeah.
it connected to anything, or is it independent of?
I have no idea.
That's the only thing.
It's the good thing about your friend being a hacker.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I mean, Saris would probably text, I guess the group chat, because it's just everyone in the group chat and Quill, and just write like digital safe, most used keys 1638. Do you have access?
Okay. You see red. And then
Left
you
me
get
on
a
red.
you get a message back. This is let me check.
Damn.
And so you get the
Quill's
message.
busy.
You get the message. Let me check. And after you kind of hear by the lock this very faint beep sound, and then you hear for a couple of seconds of silence, and you hear another beep, and then you get another text from Quill. It says, "I can't open it from a distance, but I know how up close." You get a second text. Is there a computer in there?
You said there was a spot for a laptop, but no computer?
Not that you see.
Nope.
Do you have? Is your phone connected to Wi-Fi?
Is there Wi-Fi here?
If you check, you do see there is a casino guest Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a guest Wi-Fi.
Could you connect and put the phone down, please?
Just gonna reach there.
Next to the safe? Question mark.
Preferably on the floor.
Don't break my
Quill's
phone.
gonna phase in.
Don't break my phone.
I won't.
Puts the phone
It's valid.
down.
It's a valid
That
request.
sounds.
Just imagine
It's
putting
gonna-
it upside down on the floor.
No,
They
don't
come in
miss
and the
don't
phone's on
misty
their
step into my
back.
phone.
You put the phone down. Dee Dee, well, you'd see the group chat. So all of you are seeing these texts. Raymond, unless you're still looking at Rami's screen, which maybe you are, but you get the text, and then you hear what sounds like it's like as if your phone is ringing. If you have it on silent, if it's on vibrate, then it's just vibrating on the floor.
I fucking hope
And
you do. Jesus
you
Oh
get-
Christ.
yeah, no, it's on vibrate. We're trying to be
You
we're trying to be
see-
sneaky, stealthy here.
What you see is incoming call from, and then it's like more of that automated, like,
Gurgle gurgle.
well, it's like when the phone is like, it might be this person.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like
I love
spam
that.
likely.
I love
so
that.
it's like likely Quill M.
Question
and-
mark? There's a
I
question
know, I was
mark?
like, what?
I don't know. Phones are different. I've heard iPhones show it differently than Androids. I have no
Oh yeah,
idea what these
there
phones
is a
say.
question mark on some of them. It's really funny. Anywho.
So apparently, I don't know if yours does, but it vibrates, and then after a moment, your screen unlocks, and it's just shining for a moment, as then almost like a Star Trek hologram.
I was gonna say
you
one to
see-
phase up.
Yeah, you see a humanoid
Or beam
figure
up.
Coming.
kind of like phase into existence, like right above your phone.
Hi, buddy.
And you kind of hear this like dial-up, very faint dial-up noise as Quill fully phases with one foot on each side of your phone, and then kind of like hands it to you.
Question,
Thanks.
did you just unlock my
buddy.
phone? Did you just unlock my phone?
I can only do it if I'm using it for transport. I don't know your password. It's just because I'm in your phone, I kind of have to push out of your phone. I didn't look at anything, I swear.
Takes the phone
Fucking
back,
love
puts it in their
I
pocket.
fucking love Quill.
It's just traveling
love them.
through the
Okay,
Wait,
so
is
the
this
safe.
like teleport through plants, but it's phones instead? Fucking shit.
through the Wi-Fi.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my God.
Quill just kind of awkwardly and heads on over to the safe. Kind of looks over to you, Dee Dee, and is like, "Hey," and goes on over. And
so
Dee Dee, Saris, what are you two doing as Quill looks into this?
I want to see if I can figure out more shit.
Okay, so do you keep looking, or are you still looking in the one book?
If there's more to look at, she'd still look in the one book.
Okay. So, as you're kind of going through,
Especially because she wants to take pictures of it.
you'd see towards the end, there is you can tell it's a separate cipher, but you're still able to read it. And it's
Looks like
this,
common.
yeah. Oh, so if you don't know this is all ciphered, then it just
I
continues.
mean,
on.
I don't know. It's up to you.
I think last time we did it, you didn't know it wasn't,
Okay.
and so we're gonna stick with it. Just all looks like common to you.
Then she probably would have sent it in the group chat.
You're all just getting photos of this weird cipher. Of these weird pages in a
Well, the
notebook.
good thing is Andromeda can remember that weird cipher for a month now.
Yeah. And so you see that there are, it seems to be like a list of like companies and businesses and groups. You do see some mention of one of the churches of the order.
Oh.
It's not the one that your father's involved in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one where that cultist dude was
Oh.
from.
Fuck me.
Okay.
I knew it.
Oh, Zavaz?
Zavas, thank you. Yes, it's where Zavas was from.
Pulled that out of my noggin.
Look at you.
Hey, I
Fake
took
cultist.
notes.
Fish cultist.
Yeah.
He was a real cultist.
Yes, he was
sure
a real cultist.
was.
Just and also
He
a
was a
real
fishy.
asshole.
And a real
It's
fish.
the-
And a real
Christian
fish.
He's real fishy.
And a fish.
So, you see that. You also see mention of. I was trying to pull up my document. I should have pulled it up earlier. I do believe that it was whoever has notes. All of the scandals
Give me a
That
fucking
quill.
second.
that Quill nearly released. There was one religious organization, quote unquote, a school. I do believe it was Guiding Light. No, it wasn't Guiding Light.
No, hold on. It's
No, 'cause that's
somewhere around
Nessus.
here.
I also have
Sorry,
that.
I just saw a note that said alone standing Build-A-Bear.
Oh, right.
What?
Alone standing
It was the thing of
Build-A-Bear.
everything was wiped out except for one
One
Oh, I
word.
have
letter.
the
Is
document.
in
Give
one
me a
word or
second.
2 words?
Horizons Healers, Soaring Deliveries,
Horizons
K's
Healers.
Open Aid, Winding Past Clerical Education is what you're talking about.
Winding Paths. Yes. You do see mention of a connection with Winding Paths,
That's
but it was from a while ago. Possibly back before the scandal broke. So you would see that there's no names, but the note next to it is simply labeled "Keep in touch."
That's terrifying.
So yeah, you have that information.
Thank God Tilda Swinton can't see what I'm doing.
But I want 8-bit Tilda Swinton. I
No,
love
8-bit Tilda
8-bit Tilda
Swinton.
Swinton.
No, has no influence here.
No business here.
So you
Did
get,
you smack your hand?
No, I didn't smack my hand. I just jammed my broken toe into the fucking wall.
Ooh,
Baby.
No.
ouchie.
Ouchie indeed.
I'm fine. Let's just keep going. I'm good.
So you, Saris, are you just like watching Quill, or are you still perusing?
Oh, I'm just watching Quill. I think this is very interesting. I'm also listening to see if anyone's coming down the hall.
Okay, so Quill is very carefully, like, you can kind of see them, like, kind of tapping their fingers together as if they're counting and doing math, and staring at this keypad. And you're kind of hearing mutters of, like, okay, well, statistically speaking, most likely. It's like, and that you hear them kind of, like, working through what the code would be. And eventually it kind of just gets to a, fuck it. And they kind of take the cap off their thumb and, like, push the digital kind of like metal bits of their like inner thumb like against the keypad, and you hear a and you see smoke.
Oh God, Quill.
Is this what you meant by you can do it in person? You're going to break it?
I have magic. I can fix it.
I
but
told
want
you
it...
the 4 numbers that was on the thing.
Right. Well, I thought it was a 4-digit code. I think it's longer than 4 digits, and if that's the case, we're going to be here a while.
Okay.
I can fix it. I promise.
Okay.
They take a step back. Kind of gesture to it.
It's open. I did it.
Thank
Would
you.
you like the honor?
Thank you, Eagle One. And it's just gonna open the safe.
Okay. What was that, Chelsea?
It's not important. I'm just
Okay.
can Quill teleport back? That's my concern. Because if not, there's a whole other person. Not important though.
So, as you kind of open it, you see inside is another book, but it looks to be more like, you know, those like books that you get to slide photographs into. So it's like one of those, and you see what looks to be it would resemble a flute case, so kind of like long, narrow, flat, like clasped shut, and when you open it, you get like just this gust of like, you know, when you open the freezer.
Best feeling, yeah. Or when you walk into a Costco.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So when you open it, it's just like feeling like it feels like you've opened a refrigerator. You see the box, and you see the book.
The dreaded dairy section of Costco.
God, or the fruit section.
Oh, the fruit section.
Yeah. So cold.
Okay.
It is.
Looks like this
Okay.
is what we came for.
Great.
Can you beam it back with you?
Yeah, I can take it with. I can take it
Thanks,
with me.
Scotty.
Yeah, I can take it back with me.
Okay. Cyrus
They
is gonna
kind of-
take out the book and hand it to Dee Dee.
Okay, as Quill is reaching in for the box.
I don't know.
Alright.
You have another book in your hands. Here you go.
Want me to look through it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If
She's
it
like, "You need to
interests
tell me
you,
what
if
to
it does
do."
not interest you, I can put it back in the safe.
I mean, she'll just flip through it. Is it another cipher?
Some of it have cipher writings on them. But as you go through, you see like photographs of just people you don't know.
Question. Could I get the
yes.
pictures on my phone that I took of person book in bedroom in apartment.
Lloyd?
Oh, that was
Lloyd's.
forever ago.
Okay.
Lloyd's. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you still have those on your phone.
Because
What do you wanna do?
I'll look and see if anything is similar.
Okay. You are able to decipher that, like, the kind of the writings that were in Lloyd's book were more like a retelling of a story in this like language and symbolism you didn't understand, very old. You can tell that this cipher that these books have are like handmade, like it seems to be like a homemade cipher, but you do notice some similarities, like maybe they took inspiration or maybe it's coincidence, but
I would
You're
like
noticing
to
some-
take photograph.
all right, so you also take photographs of
Yeah, and I know Dee Dee's better with books.
Okay. Right. So Dee Dee, what you get from the little flip open book, you see some photos of some people you don't know. And as you're kind of going through it, there is a paper in there that's like, it looks like it was crumpled and then got kind of smoothed out. And it looks to be tucked in front of a photo. And the page itself, how would it be worded? To you, it looks to be in common. It would say something along the lines of, "I will never forget, and I won't let you either."
God damn, someone's angry.
Do you look at what's behind it?
Yes, absolutely.
It is a photo of Caden standing next to what you could assume to be looks to be a young boy, probably about 8 or 9. It looks to be an older photo of Caden standing next to this child. And the child is like wearing kind of like a not quite fitting right vest and like a button up, the tie that's tied like a little too tight. And he's kind of got his chest puffed. And you would recognize that dopey smile as Lou's. And that's the note that's over top of that photo. The handwriting is very lovely and very pretty. And that's what you get from that. And with that, I'm going to have to call it a night because I am exhausted. So, you have, here,
Ominous.
we're going to wrap up this one little scene. So, Quill has the box, right? And so Quill will kind of just like, I'll just take this back to the apartment. Cool.
Do we want, Dee Dee, do we want to take the book too, or just take the photos and keep them?
I mean, I already, you know,
Oh, that's...
I shouldn't have done that. I should.
No, that was actually really helpful. Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be doing any of this. Oh no.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get this out of here.
Yeah, one...
So I was like, this isn't my problem.
Saris is just gonna put the phone back on the ground and just be like, 1 to beam back. And a box.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. And you kind of watch as they kind of like get like kind of digitized and kind of like sucked into the phone. And you hear kind of like a ding of like a sent message. And after a few moments, you get a package secured.
Oh my god. Just take the phone and put it back in my pocket.
And that's where we're gonna wrap
with
up.
the theme.
Yeah.
With the theme. Look at that.
Yeah.
So this is where we're gonna wrap up. Next game, we are gonna be figuring out how. So Ashley, yes, you will have to. Oh no.
Oh no.
Gotta stay for
Ashley's like,
another-
oh boy.
So sad. Oh no.
We're keeping you hostage.
Oh no.
Consensually.
Yeah. So next session will be you all reuniting, and getting out of there and figuring out what to do with the information that you have found. Wow.
Wow.
I do want to give a little announcement before we get fully wrapped up. Next week, we will not be having a Nexilis stream because at this time next week, I will be on my way to the airport. And so we will not be having a Nexilis stream next week. The following week, we will be starting back up with Verbena being led by Jason. And we're going to so basically our games are going to kind of be switching weeks. So then Verbena will happen, and then we'll be back with Clocked In. So it'll be a few weeks before we see you again, but we hope to see you for Verbena, not this upcoming Monday, but next Monday. Before we sign off, let's go around and give a final goodbye, a reminder of where people can find you. I'm going to be a good host. I learned from my past mistakes. We're going to start with our guest, Ashley. Ashley.
I'm Ashley. You can find my little links in the chat for my card where you can find all the links to all my cool stuff. I have an Etsy shop, which is just AshleyCraft, one word. You can find that in my card. I'm the creator of the podcast Finley and the Chaos Crew, which is at Finley Chaos Crew on most social media sites. I currently, until the end of March, have a Kickstarter for my Diary of Mothman immersive novel project. It's about a queer trans Mothman. You get letter diary entries from Mothman. And that's over on Kickstarter, and that's doing well. It's fully funded, and if we keep going, if we hit 11,000, we will get a graphic novel version. Also, I'm going to be on No Man's Be Gay Do Crime tomorrow night. So I'm excited about that because I've never been on their show before, so I'm excited. So you can find me there tomorrow. And yeah, that's fun things I'm working on. I'm always putting new stuff on my Etsy, and always working on new podcast stuff. So next episode of Finley will be out towards the end of March.
Hey. All right. Thank you very much, Ashley. And Jenny, we'll go with you.
Somebody.
Hi. So I apologize if this doesn't make any sense. I am very tired. My caffeine is wearing off. So you can find me. I'm primarily on Twitter. You can find me at Cerulean Siren 19 or on TikTok at Cerulean Siren VO, I think is what my TikTok is right now. It's primarily where I spend my time on my phone. I am currently doing art commissions. I am working on my book. You want to talk about snakes? I am always happy to talk about snakes. I love them. They're amazing and incredible and stupid. So dumb. Anyway, so feel free if you guys are looking for art. I would very, very, very happily love to do it. I primarily do like D&D and TT, like TTRPG characters, but I can do kind of hopefully mostly anything. I'll do my best. That's all I can say. Yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty, and again, all links will be in the chat, as well if you're watching this on YouTube, they'll be in the description. And Chelsea.
Hello, my name is Chelsea. I can be found pretty much everywhere using Dang It Barb. No matter the link, it's probably going to be Dang It Barb. Besides just working and asking you to please be kind to our healthcare workers, I actually, once again, have started streaming the Not So Berry Challenge on my Twitch. I would love you guys to come hang out. I primarily do it on Sundays around like 5, 6 p.m., depending on how busy I've been that day. But I would love for you to come hang out. I'm currently on the first generation, which is the Mint, and the Not So Berry Challenge is literally just you go through 10 generations, all inspired by different colors or different challenges until you finish it with the final one. So hope you guys come hang out.
I'm also shouting out all of the Twitch channels in the chat to anyone else who streams. So Ashley and Chelsea's are both in there. And speaking of people who do streams, Jason.
Come on.
I do that. Hi, I'm Jason. I'm the other DM for Nexilis stuff on Mondays. So I've been doing Verbena, and you should watch all the old episodes that we've done. We've only done 2, but that's enough. That's enough to get caught up real fast before our next stream. You should do that.
Not too bad.
You should do that. It's a good time. You should also check out the demo of The Office Type, which I wrote for. I did a lot of stuff for that besides just writing, but that is the one I'm probably going to get credited for. So go and look at that and play that, and also go check out Nightshade, You Are the Drug, which is on Steam right now. I voiced my first antagonist ever in an anything. Well, not my first, but like the first one that you can look at and be like, oh yeah, I see him. And you should go play it. It's really good. I've already clocked it about 7.5 hours, and yes, I use clocked in because that is the name of our stream. Anywho, you should go play it. It's really good. I wish I could play it always, and I normally don't have that kind of attraction to a video game. It is so good, and it's like I could just play it for hours. And I do stream on my own channel, which is J_Sun Larock, because I'm original. And it's just a bunch of variety stuff, whatever I'm feeling. I'm getting back into a more regular schedule after being on hiatus. And I think we said this Wednesday we wanted to do more Don't Starve together.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So I will be joined by Cass and Nessa and Cecil, and the 4 of us are going to run around and try not to starve. Together.
Yes.
Fairly
Together.
successful. In that server specifically?
In that server, yeah, we're doing all right. In every other server, well, except for Flame and Gardita Crunch. That's the only one that we're
everything
doing.
went up in flames.
Quite literally, when we set the garden on fire.
Oops.
I feel like there's a reason.
Well, that's why we call it Flame and Gardita Crunch.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But anyway, yeah, come stop by. We have a good chill time. Sometimes. No, it's fine.
No,
it's not
it's
fine.
fine.
It's not fine. It's well, it all depends on what server we're in.
Back, it's fine.
It all depends on what server we're in. But definitely come check it out. It's a good time, and even if it's something you put on in the background, I've been told it is very relaxing to listen to us struggle. So definitely come vibe with us.
And the VOD of our last stream will very soon be on the Thesperians YouTube.
Woo!
Here soon, we hope to do some fancy editing where you can see multiple players' screens. But we're still figuring that out. Still figuring it out. I love my players. And hello, I am Casper Oliver, and I am pretty much everywhere under the name either Casper Oliver or Casper Oliver VO. All of my links are on my card, which you can find in the cast links in the chat. I sometimes stream on my channel. It's very rare, but I do it sometimes. I usually announce it on Twitter or in Discord, like, hey, today I'm going to stream. Usually pretty soothing games, like Unpacking or Stardew, stuff like that. Want to try Sims? We'll see.
You should.
But yeah, I am a player on Verbena, so you can catch me on Verbena. Other things that I need to promote. Okay, so next Tuesday on March 22nd, there is going to be a Hello from the Hollowwoods charity live show. And it's called Old Bindings. and I am reprising my role as Lawrence Abbott, the amnesiac person who's recording their own experiences on finding their identity through a audio recorder. It's like I've never played this kind of role before. It's really neat.
This last week too.
Completely out of your ballpark. Like
I
we're
know.
surprised that you even managed it. Like
Yeah,
to be
you know,
honest. Like-
it took a lot.
A lot of research to
Have
get
you
into
even
the
ever played a
character.
queer person before? I mean, like,
You know, that's on my list actually.
Oh, you haven't played a queer person yet.
I know.
Oh my god. You gotta put that on your resume.
Lord. So that'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 22nd. You can come join. All of the donations are going to go to a charity up in Canada that helps marginalized assault survivors. And so it's a really great cause. And also got a few podcasts. I voice for the Soft-Boiled Detective. My voice hasn't been in it yet, but it will be soon. I voice a bunch of people, mostly bad guys, but it's fun. And I feel like I'm forgetting Finley. I'm in Finley, so please check that out because Ashley's put so much love into it, and it's great. Yeah, everything else will be on Twitter. I am very tired. I don't want to take up too much more time. So thank you all so much for joining. Again, a huge, huge thank you to Grinding Coffee Co. for sponsoring our streams. Reminder that if you use promo code Nexilis Games at checkout, you will get 10% off of your entire order, and it'll help support our streams. Thank you. It helps us support our streams and our dreams. And again, next week we will not be having a stream. Following week will be Verbena. After that, it'll be clocked in, and then we'll be cycling through.
It's gonna be so hard to wait.
I know, but that gives me
Not like
so
we're in,
much
like,
time
three or four other games that aren't streamed, Jenny.
This also gives me plenty of time to prepare the consequences of what you all have done.
Ooh.
Right.
I am afraid.
You all know how much I love character consequences.
I fear things.
And we did say that you could give us as many consequences as we earned.
I also did explicitly tell you to fuck me up before the start of every
You
game.
tell Casper. I was saying you tell Casper every time to fuck you up.
You
Yeah, that's
sure
just-
do. And whether you know it or not, I am.
That's just the tagline. Nexilis Games, fuck us up.
Oh, look, Casper, fucking him up.
Hell yeah, Bobby.
Oh no. Okay. All right. With that, we should probably wrap up. Let our fine folks at home watching this go get some rest. We all need to go get some rest. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Much love to you all. Mwah. Take care of yourselves. Hydrate or die straight. Bye-bye.
Go die straight. Don't do it.
Don't.